Hey, so today I'm going to be doing astrology readings for all birth signs for Monday the 24th of July through to the 30th of July. I'm sorry I didn't do any last week. There's some weeks that I just I can't, health-wise, it just is too much. You know, I can commit to the things that are in my diary and that I can do, but sometimes the extra things I just have to give in and say, no, my body's just not playing today. I try and do it either Sunday or Monday, but couldn't do it. So anyway, I'm here now, and we're going to be doing. Our guys are very excited because when we miss a week, we miss you. We miss you all, and we like to interact, me and my guides, with you guys. So if there's anybody in the chat who wants to ask a direct question, it's got to be kind of a dice question, then please ask away. Just want to say thank you to all my Patreons that's running just at the bottom along here. These are the people that have supported me month by month, as little as $1.11 a month, up to $33.33, and there's 2 more tiers after that. So but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me, and it helps me, it really does. So hey Shannon, how are you? How are you doing? How's your day been? So it's Sunday, isn't it? Still Sunday for here and for another 40 minutes ish. So yeah, how has your Sunday been? What have you been up to this Sunday? I was invited to my brother's for dinner with his lovely wife, my sister-in-law Nicola, and my mum. But it's when it's 1 p.m. I just can't. My kind of like shift, my work shift kind of finishes around 3 a.m. You need then an hour to kind of unwind. So sometimes you can't go straight to sleep and you've got other things you have to do. So yeah, to go to sleep and then to be up and ready, face on and all ready to go by 1 o'clock, it was just not going to happen, especially that day. It just wasn't feeling well. So in the end, I just sat at home and I carried on doing what I was doing, a bit of work here and there. And then my daughter called and said, we've got extra dinner, did you want some? So by that time it was around, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock. So it was like, yeah, okay. So I thought I'd missed out on a nice home cooked dinner, and ended up having one. So thank you, Rhiannon, for inviting your old mum over. And I got to see my grandkids, which is just heartwarming. Little Esme, who's 2, and you've got little Olivia, who's 4, and she's doing really well. She's they're homeschooling, so they're doing this thing called Learning Eggs. I think it's called Learning Eggs, and she's learning to read, and it's just amazing. These little learning eggs, I mean, she's just doing so well. She's really enjoying it. It's making it really fun. So yeah, they're teaching her what they want to teach her, at the end of the day. So Shannon said, I'm good at work at the beach. Oh, isn't it lovely? She works at the beach. So what do you do, Shannon? I'm sorry. Please, I must apologize if I've already asked this and you've already answered this. So what do you do at the beach? What is your job at the beach? Yeah. So let's have a look. I'm trying to look for a bit of lip gloss because I'm aware we've got very matte lips. I don't think I've got one handy. Never mind. I like to look all glamorous. So talking about glamorous, I loved it on I had an interview. I was interviewed by Danny Henderson, lovely Danny Henderson. So if you haven't got the chance to and you haven't yet found her, please follow her. She's wonderful. She's got some amazing guests on. So she had Greg on the week before, and that was brilliant interview, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, I had that. I was very nervous, but she calmed me down, and yeah, I felt as if it went well. Yeah, so that was good. And it's going to be aired on Tuesday, 10 p.m. UK time. So I'm going to be on live, just typing away, okay, when it's going live. So I'll be able to answer any questions that may come up. So there's that. And then so that will be 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK time, and it'll be on her channel, Danny Henderson. Okay, and then hopefully we can share it from there. So so let's have a look. So channeled tarot readers, you end up doing tarot readings on the beach. Do you have like a booth, or do you just do them? I mean, I've always thought, what a wonderful idea, just to sit at the beach and do that, when I wasn't so busy with doing what I was doing, and I was kind of just ticking by. I thought to myself, do you know what, I'm going to sit in a park. You know, when my kids were younger, I did. I used to, you know, we had it's called Faversham swimming pool over in Kent, and it was an outdoor swimming pool, and that were the days before bloody COVID. You've only got 1 hour of swimming time. What a load of shit. Anyway, we could sit there and the kids could just have a play in the pools. I've got my eyes on them, so I was always facing the pool. But if somebody wanted a reading, I used to put a little sign up saying, if you want a reading, here's you know, you can have a reading. And I used to do it at the beach as well. So I've done it on holidays as well, for just drinks. Not usually alcoholic drinks, because I don't really drink a lot, especially in the heat. But yeah, I did that. So yeah, nice one. So it's at Venice Beach Boardwalk. So yeah, if anybody is in that area, pop and see Shannon. Go grab a reading, channeled reading. Here's Rosie. Hey, Rosie. And here's Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. Mary wins. Hi, Ali, and hi, everyone. And yes, I'm in a vending square. Okay. Oh, that's a lovely job, isn't it? Lovely job. Yeah, pop and see Shannon. If you've got any details on how they can book, you're welcome to put them in the chat here, Shannon. More than happy for you to add that on here. And if ever you want to do any astrology readings with me, come on here live and do them with me. That would be amazing too. I always like to have somebody with me, because one, it helps me with my pain, because then I've got kind of like a reading, and then I can have you know, just a little bit of a break while the next person's doing the reading. It just helps me out amazingly. It does make it longer, the video, but it's nice for people to have a bit of a change as well, seeing a different perspective as well, which is good. Yeah. So Rosie said, yeah, working on the beach. Wow. We're all jealous. We want to work on the beach. Oh, hello, Sharon. Hello, lovely lady. Nice to be here. Well, nice for you to be here too. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what your day's been like. Let me know. So this is going to be readings for all birth signs for the 24th to the 30th of July. Oh, we've got a spammer, guys. I'm really sorry. We do get them whenever we go on. We do. God love them. Have they got not enough time on their hands that they have to do this? Nobody falls for it. I just don't understand. Anyway, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Send them love. Send them lots and lots and lots and lots of love. So yeah, this is going to be 24th through to the 30th of July 2023. Just a little few notices. I have got on Monday, I'm going to be doing my classes. So this Monday, I can't remember what is my class this Monday. this Monday, I think it's aura readings. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're going to be doing aura and color readings. Okay, aura and color readings, and that'll be the 24th of July. That's Mondays. Every Monday there's another topic. It works out 7:30 p.m. UK, and that is 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and it is 3 hours. Okay, we usually have a break in between. Okay, so yeah, if anybody wants to come in and attend any of these classes, so that will be aura and color readings on the 24th of July. The psychometry photos, so when you send pictures to me of your past loved ones, nobody else knows whose past loved one is attached to who, and so this is where you have to do the poker face. So I'm showing a photograph of somebody's relative, and people are picking up on their personalities. They're picking up on, you know, what they did, you know, any memory links and things like that. So yeah, that is going to be on the 31st of July. Okay, psychometry photo readings. On the 7th of August, we're going to be doing counselling with psychic readings. So how we use our psychic ability to help with people who are feeling stuck, who are feeling depressed, who feel as if, you know, their world is kind of closing in at them, and they're, you know, the panic that comes with that. So I'm going to teach you some techniques about that. The 14th of August is Galactic Channeling. So Galactic Channeling our galactic friends. So then we have 21st of August is Inner Child Channeling. So this is where you go into yourself. You're picking up on your own, you know, the person inside you that says, Mum, I want to have fun, or Mum, we're lacking in this, or Mum, you've been too serious recently, whatever it is. And so we're going to pick up on that, okay, and start to really find out what it is to be happy. Okay, and then we've got 28th of August, Mediumship with Tarot. So using tarot cards to get information about a past loved one. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. And then the 4th of September is life purpose stroke career readings. So when somebody comes to you and they're stuck, they want to know, well, where am I going? What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Well, we're going to be helping each person in the class, but we're also going to teach you how to do that right. Okay, how to do that right, you know, for someone else. Okay. And then to finish off, this is going to be kind of like a 20-week course, but it's split up into 2 sections. So this will be the end of this particular one, and this will be real-time readings. So this is where we invite each one of you who attend the class to bring a friend, and that friend will have a reading with one of the other people. So I get you ready so that you can flow with your readings and you know, to be as professional as you possibly can be. So anyway, that's the next few weeks of the Monday classes, psychic development for all different levels of psychic abilities. Okay, it's £5 a class, which works at around $6 ish. I don't know the currency, actually, I haven't checked it recently. And if you wanted to join in with those, go to psychicalley.net and just let me know, and I will then send you the Zoom code. Okay, so yeah, just a few kind of like heads up. If you would like a reading with me, you can go to psychicalley.net. Got a few offers, 2 offers this week of readings. If anybody wanted a reading, you can I'm offering them at half price. Okay, half price reading, and that is it is on Monday. Okay, on Monday. So this is obviously, the classes are in the evening. This is during the day. So this will be, I've got 1 slot left on Monday if anyone wants it. It's 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK. Okay, which works out 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. sorry, to 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you do want that, it is $40, only $40. So it's usually $80. So it's half price. Okay, so you just have to let me know. I'll arrange the Zoom, read the Zoom, and then yeah, make sure that you book in with me before you pay any money, just in case there's two people that book the same slot. So yeah, first come, first served on that. And then I've got one more booking available this week, and that is Thursday the 27th of July, and that is for 2 p.m. till 3 p.m. Okay, and that's UK, which works out at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so if anybody wants that, again, it is $40, which is half price. Okay, so if anybody wants to take me up on those, let me know. It's no good trying to book them through the website, because the website will charge you full price. Okay, they charge you full price. Okay, so that's all of that. The other thing is we've got a charity one coming up Saturday the 29th of July. It's all day. Okay, it's all day, and we're going to be raising money for Operation Underground Railroad. So this is Tim Ballard, The Sound of Freedom. So it's all linked with that. Okay, and we're going to be doing readings. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be giveaways, all sorts of things. Okay, I'm going to be teaching, doing some tarot tuition, maybe a bit of psychic development, that sort of thing as well. So if anybody wants to hang out with us, you are welcome to. And it's going to start from 3 p.m. UK, which works out at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, and we're going to be going through the day. I can't say how long for, but it's going to be quite a few hours. We do have some wonderful readers coming in. Some of them are beginners and some of them are more advanced readers. You will get maybe a little reading from them, and then I will add on to that reading as well. Okay, so you'll get a reading with two people. Okay, so if there's anybody who does want to join us and hang out with us, it will be definitely on my YouTube, Psychic Alley. Okay, my YouTube, Psychic Alley, probably in 5D as well. Haven't spoken to Greg too much about this, but probably in 5D as well. So if anybody wants to hang out with us, that's Saturday the 29th. That's this Saturday, and that's from 10 a.m. Eastern, and that's 3 p.m. UK onwards. All right. And if there is any readers out there who fancies, joining me and hanging out, we're just going to ask any readers 1 hour. Just give us 1 hour if you can, just so that we've not got too many readers and sitting there twiddling your thumbs and things. So I thought that might be a better idea. So yeah, choose what hour you would like during that day. Okay, let's go to the chat. So hello Renee, dearly beloved, you're what I call the delightful diva. Oh, well, thank you. And we do have another spammer as well, so we've got two in the chat. Just send them lots and lots of love, bless them. Here's Lisa. Hey Lisa, lovely violet flame lighting. Yeah, I thought it would be purple. Thought I'd do the purple top, my purple nail necklace. My nails are still kind of like they're a mixture of red and pink. So I thought, well, that's okay. Near as darn it. And we've also got lovely Sharon. No money right now. Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. If you want to ask a question, you don't have to, today. I'm just offering to roll some dice for you. So you don't have to pay anything. If you've got a question you want to ask me, ask away. Also, this Patreon, lovely people, is my Patreon meeting, which is held once a month, last Thursday of every month. And that is going to be at 8 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. UK, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. And what is that? Is it 5 p.m.? No, that's not right, is it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, that's 3 p.m. Eastern, and that's 12 p.m. Pacific. Okay, all these times, I'm really sorry, you might have to write them down. Yeah, so that is our normal every every month we all get together. I read for you. Everybody wants to pick some cards, and that's good. So yeah. Oh, Albert, maybe you need to get some calming salts for your stomach. Maybe go to the doctors. That might help. Yeah, it all matches beautifully. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So Sharon, my boyfriend ghosted me. Oh, I won't call him. He's a user. Well, absolutely you won't call him. That's not a good thing. He gives, he takes. Yeah, I give, he takes. Then don't waste any more energy on him whatsoever. That's what I would say, Sharon. No thoughts, no feelings, no nothing. Otherwise he's still taking from you. Please let me know your sun, moon and rising signs so that we can decide who's going to be first of these astrology readings. Who's going to be first? So Rosie wanted to, where did I put my dice? Here they are. Eating chicken. Hi Ali, question. I'm working away on designs at the moment, just wondering what the cards say on them. On designs. Okay. Don't know what the designs are for, but let me have a look. And that's 16, that's 7. At the moment it looks as if there needs to be some more effort put in to the designs, or to further, it's like, is it going to push out further? Is it going to expand? The answer to that is not. It won't expand with the amount of energy that's in it at the moment. So sometimes we need to kind of push forward a little bit more in order for things to develop. So that's kind of the advice. So they're saying that concentrate on where you want to go with it and put the positive energy in there, and then all will be well. Yeah. I hope that helped a bit. So, so Mary is Scorpio and Leo. Greg is a triple Libra. I am Pisces, Libra rising and Sagittarius. So Shannon is Sagittarius. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I'm going to be using a few different cards today. I'm going to be using these ones, which are Talking to Heaven, James Van Praagh. Okay, these are mediumship cards, so they're very unique. They're good. Also going to be using these lovely ones, The Romance Angels, and this is by Doreen Virtue. Okay, going to be doing that. These decks I am selling for £20 a deck, and that includes shipping. So if anybody does want one of these decks, please let me know. Okay, let me know. But they're £20 a deck. Okay, and as well. I can get the light seers also for £20 a deck as well. Yeah, we're also going to be doing cosmic decks. Here's Julie. Hey, lovely. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let's go back. So Shannon, I'm Pisces. Okay, so Sharon is Pisces. Hom, hey Ali, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Thank you, Hom. Shannon is Libra, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay. Don't know your sun. Yeah, you just put it in the a search engine. Just put what is my sun, moon, and rising, and it will then give you. You put in free calculator. You put in free calculator, and then you put in your location, time, and date of your birth. You can be kind of flexible with the time, okay? But yeah, and they'll give you that. So read a card for me. I'm not pulling cards. It's a question. If you've got a question, I'll throw the dice on it. Yeah. So Jean is a Taurus, our first earth sign today. First earth sign. Lisa, our lovely Lisa, is Pisces. Pisces and Sagittarius. Okay, I gotcha. So Julie is Scorpio. So is my daughter yet. Hey Elaine, lovely Elaine. So Elaine is a Leo, Aquarius, and a Capricorn. All right. Will we get back together with my guy? I hope not, and I'm not going to waste any more time on a guy that is doing that to you, lovely. I'm not even gonna. I'm so sorry. I'd rather ask if you're going to meet a man that deserves you. I'll ask that, but he doesn't deserve you from what you've said. So let's have a look. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 indicates an obstacle, which probably means that you it's to do with what you feel you deserve, and you're needing to get past that. That becomes a block. It blocks you from meeting the right one, because there's still the universe is still going to send you arseholes. I'm so sorry, but they're going to still send you arseholes until you suddenly go, hey, I do not deserve this, and I will not be going back. I will not be going back. Absolutely, I won't be going back, because they do not deserve me. And until you can say that from the heart and mean it, then there's a block there. So but the perfect partner is out there for you, Sharon. Absolutely is out there for you. We always break up. That's telling you something. The universe is trying to tell you something. I'm pretty sure you might have Leo strongly placed, Ali. Maybe mid-heaven and lots of Leo 5th house placements. Yeah, because I've got the hair as well, the Leo energy. Should I buy my friend's car? Let's have a look. Should you buy your friend's car? Should she buy her friend's car? 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 1, 6. There seems to be some issues with it. Seems to be something that is an obstacle, or she's not telling you something. She might not know, but if she's got like somebody who drives the car as well, yeah, there seems to be something that's not quite right with it. Sorry. I don't know. I hate saying anything that's like that. I want to say no, it's all going to be fine. Taurus, Leo, and Virgo. Thank you so much, Kelly. Drum stud for you. Drum stud for you. I like that name. Are you new here? I like new names. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Here's Miss Anthropy. Hello. Hello, hello. And Terry, Aries, Pisces, Gemini. Thank you, Terry. I think the perfect car will be out there for you. Yeah, it will come. Hello, Amy. Good to see you here. And Miss Anthropy is Aquarius. Okay, so we're neck and neck with air and water so far. So we're needing perhaps one more person to come through to switch this over. Yeah, air and water, because we've got 10 air, 10 water, 9 fire, and 4 again in earth. So moon, oh, there we go. Moon is in Capricorn. So we've got another, that's 5 for earth. It still means it's last, but yeah. Let's have a drink. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking mango drink. Hello, Amy. Amy is Virgo. Thank you. That's 6. So we need to bring those earth signs up. So yeah, perhaps add your partners as well, or add a friends to bring up those earth signs. They're always last, and I hate it when they're always last, but yeah, not so good. Yes, if anybody else has got any questions, you can ask me questions. They've got to be kind of quick questions, kind of yes no things. Here's lovely Claudia. Hello, Claudia. Claudia is Pisces. Well, water signs have just taken over, so that is good. We need 4 more earth signs for there to be pushing over past fire signs. So yeah. So has anybody else had any spiritual happenings, like things that have happened to them that they just can't explain? Has anybody been going through that recently, like glitches in time, you know, thinking one thing when it's actually another, anything like that? So Amy said, should I renew my lease for 6 months or 23 months? Okay, Amy, let me have a look. I'm going to ask for 6 months first. So 6 months is a 7, which is a bit of a gamble. Okay, remember 7. Okay. And then we're going to go for 23 months. 20 minutes, it's 11, 12, 13, 13, 4. There's more stability with the 23 months, is what they're saying. Yeah, there's more stability with the 23 months. 12 months. Okay. Okay, let me have a look at 12 months. Hold on. Okay, let me have a look. 12 months, 12 months, 12 months. 4, so 6, 7. We've got 7 and 7, so we've got a gamble either way on those. Yeah, we've got it either way on those two. So perhaps I'll pick a card as well for you. So that's for 6 months. This is for 12. Okay. So 6 months, I feel that you're going to be more carefree. You're going to be more light-hearted. You know, not so stable, but you're going to be freer. And the 12 months, it indicates that you will definitely move at the end of those 12 months. So I can definitely see that you will actually move at the end of those 12 months. 6 months, I feel, would be kind of a bit more carefree. I don't feel as if you're going to be as ready to move at 6 months, but 12 months you'll be ready to move, if that helps you. Yeah, it does make it easy to find Capricorn, because it was like, well, it's going to be the last one. It's true. So am I going to get the job? Okay, Julie, am I going to get the job? Okay, so that's 8, 10, 13, 13, which is 1 and 4, which is for stability. There is a very stable job coming your way that is going to give you the stability and the groundwork that you've been after. So yes, there is a lot of stability coming. I can't tell you if it's the exact job that you're going for, but I definitely see the new job, and it's like imminent. It's like now. So yes. You're welcome, Amy. Absolutely. Can anyone else? Yes, you can. Yeah. If so, should I get back with my ex or will? Okay, let's have a look, Hon. Okay, so that is 12, which is 13. I do feel as if it's imminent. It's going to be coming. You know, you two have got undone business, things that haven't been yet sorted out. So, yeah, I don't think you're going to have much of a choice, really. It's magnets pull together, and these things happen. We'll get on with the reading soon. I promise. I promise. Yeah. I've got everything but everything. And do you think I can find what I want to find? No, I can't. No. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. Okay, so who we got? Oh, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, anybody, you don't have to pay, but I'm happy to receive. Thank you very much. So Miss Anne, I have a quick question. When will I be getting the payment I'm expecting? Okay, so I'm going to say between now and the next 2 months. Okay, between now and the next 2 months. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. A divine intervention between now and the next 2 months. Yeah, that's what they want to tell you. Hey, Shakti. That's funny. My witchy name is Shakti. I'm a white witch, so which means that I don't do anything in the negative. Only everything is purely done with the love. Everything is done with love. It's a bit like affirmations and things, positive affirmations. I just came home from a meditation, and it was a horrible experience. Was it an incompatible energy? Absolutely. I've just got that loud and clear. Let's have a look. Okay. So that's 9, 10, 11, 11. There is something that you needed to learn from that experience as well. I feel as if there was a karmic energy, meaning that you really had to go through this, as awful as it was. You have, it's like they want to say congratulations. Well done for holding your head up high. Well done for being dignified, and the strength within you really shone out. And I feel that your guides just want to say you are a warrior, and we're so proud of you. But yeah, you learned more than the other person, but yes, incompatible, and it's happened before in a past life. Yeah. So you're welcome, Julie. Will I meet my husband this year? Please and thank you. Okay. Will Shakti meet her husband this year? Okay. So it's a 9. There seems to be a bit of an obstacle at this moment in time. That's the timeline. There's an obstacle. And they're trying to say that the obstacle, it will clear. Let me see if 2024 is better. 2024. There's another 9. So you've got 2 9s. There seems to be something. There's an obstacle between the husband. So is it a specific person you're asking about, or is it kind of like you just want a husband? That might be able to, I might be able to help you with more. If you can tell me if it's an actual person, I'll be able to tune into the actual person and give you more information. Would applying for housing vouchers be worth it? Housing vouchers be worth it. Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1 and 3, 4. Yes, we'll give you lots more stability. So the answer is yes, Lisa. Yes. I need it sooner than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to your question, Misanthropy. Okay, let's go back. So you said, when will I be getting the payment I'm expecting? So I said within 2 months. Well, let's see if it's going to be within 1 month, because obviously it's within 2 months. So will it be within 1 month? Okay. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, 1 and 7 is, it's yours. This is your money. It's not you begging for it. It's actually yours. It's what you deserve. So that's one of the yes cards. Okay. Because I translate it into the tarot as well. So yeah, 6, 7, yeah, another 8. So another 8. I've got 8 twice. So it's infinity, which basically means that you are just keep having it out into the universe, saying it's my money. I want my money, or thank you, universe, for bringing me my money. Just keep it going. All right. I promise to get on with the readings in a minute. I promise. Yes, a new person. Okay, well, can I say that it may not be that you meet somebody, maybe your perfect partner doesn't necessarily want to be married. Okay, so we were asking about the husband part. Okay, so let's say is the perfect partner, will you meet your perfect partner 2023 or 2024? So we do 2023 first. So that is 11, 12, 13, 13, 1 and 4. Yes, that's more stable. That's definitely more stable, Shakti. Yeah. 8, 9. Yeah, there seems to be an obstacle in 2024, but not in 2023. So 2023 looks better for meeting. Ah, there's my love. Oh, hello, darling. I love that, man. I do. I do. Sorry, I froze a moment. And it says hi to everyone. Well, okay, thank you. No worries. Will I meet a love match in the future? I've been single for 10 years. I would say you have been healing and energizing and loving yourself for 10 years, learning to love yourself for 10 years. That's what I would say, rather than I've been single. You've been empowering yourself in that time. So let's get it in the actual, so will I meet a love match in the future? So again, let's do 2023 love match for you. So that's 7, 8, 9. 9, not so much 2023. Let's have a look at 2024. So that's 9, 10, 11. 11 is angelic energy. So the angels are on it. So there is an angelic intervention coming your way to do with meeting your perfect partner, Kelly, and that will be 2024. Okay, so the perfect partner's coming in. Be ready for 2024. Sometimes things can speed up though, so you know. Hey Linda. Okay, so I'm going to take no more questions now. I'm going to start the readings. So I apologize, but otherwise we'll be here all the time. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do the water signs will be first. The air signs will be second. The fire signs will be third, and the earth signs will be fourth. Okay, so this is the order. Okay, it will be, we'll start off with water signs. So it will be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Then we'll do the air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Then after that, the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then we'll finish off with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. Yeah, so water signs, air signs, fire signs, and then earth signs. All right. Let's have a look. And if there are any readers out there who want to come in and pull some cards with me, you are welcome. Just let me know and I'll send a link in the chat. That's quite nice, that mango drink. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to start off with connections with loved ones when we're doing all of this as well. So let's get the banners going. So Scorpio. Let me get ready, because I like to record them for my girls and my mum, because we're all water signs. Okay. Good. Okay, Scorpio's reading for the 24th through to the 30th of July 2023. Okay, so let's get the chat back up. There we go. Okay, let's see what our loved ones want to talk to us about. This is a message from people in the spirit world. They want to tell everybody, please don't be afraid. There is a lot of information out there about what could be going on, what's going to be happening, you know, people passing, you know, there being a bit of, you know, it's like the world's gone to crap and what's going to happen and this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And they want you to say that they just want you to switch the vibe over to life is going to be absolutely wonderful, because we are creating that in our futures. We are projecting our positivity out there. So there is nothing to be afraid of. And your spirit loved ones want to say also, I will always point you in the right direction. So, you know, keep a notice out there about, you know, if you're feeling as though, you know, if you're going in the wrong direction, there'll be an obstacle. And sometimes the obstacle is a challenge for you to get past. And then sometimes there's another obstacle. And then sometimes there's another one and another one. And it's at that point that we have to say, okay, so the universe is trying to tell us that it's not the right time. So try a different angle, okay? And they will be helping as much as they can with that, okay? So this is what's going to be happening. So we're going to do the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week. Okay, starting off with the World card. You don't get better than the World card, do you? So things turning out better than you realized, better than you thought. Okay. There's an overflowing of love, overflowing of affection. There may be a bit of a feeling of being, you know, when you're, how can this be a statement, but being loved too much, or people being overly dependent of you. And that could be a bit too daunting. But when it comes with the World card, it means that maybe somebody is coming along to take some responsibility off your shoulders, or maybe somebody is realizing that, hey, you know, you need a break. You know, that things have been overwhelmingly hard for you, and they've noticed. Okay, so look out for people who are stepping up and willing to help. And there's the Magician card. The Magician card is saying spiritually there is so much love that's coming from the spirit world for you. And so if you're needing anything at all, anything, please send the signal out there. Mentally, emotionally, send the signal out there, and ask them. They can't actually ask you, you know, do anything for you without you asking. Okay. It's very important that you ask. So by the middle of the week, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which means that your luck is changing, that things are going to get better and better and better for you. Okay, you do have your Scorpio card. You've got the Scorpion there. Okay, so you've got the Scorpion card. Let's see where that's going. Okay, and this is the person that says, I want it now, and I don't want to wait. And if I don't get it, I'm going to sting you. So this could be you getting a little bit less patient, should I say, with the things that you've asked for. So if you've asked for any jobs to be done, if you've asked for somebody to help you, if you've asked for, you know, the umpteenth time for, you know, somebody to fix this or do that, and they haven't done it, this is you throwing your toys at your pram. Okay. And that will get it done. Actually, you got the Wheel of Fortune, which means it will get the job done, but it means that you have to express yourself in a pretty big way, okay, which might not go down so easily or so well, okay, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is standing up for yourself, standing your ground, saying, I'm not going to back down. This is how I feel. This is how strongly I feel about this. There seems to be a party or a celebration. And I do feel as if, you know, there's somebody around or who's going to be reading this who has achieved something that they never thought they could. And with that, they're going to be wanting other people to be happy for them. And if there isn't that feeling of support, if there isn't that, then you're going to feel their sting again. So, you know, it's like, I've done well. You know, there's no backing down on that. Absolutely no backing down. Okay, and So this is the end of the week. There's going to be some money, okay, that you're going to be spending out on. You're going to be saying, you know what, I deserve something. And if no one else has treated you, then you're going to treat yourself. So yeah, there is definitely something that you have achieved that you didn't think you could have. Okay, standing up for yourself, not backing down. You've got your heels dug in. Okay, and yeah, but I definitely feel a bit of a loneliness there, a bit of a you against the world kind of feeling. Scorpios wasn't so pleasant. And so, you know, sometimes we need an ally. Sometimes we need somebody who can say, I've got your back. You know, I've got your back, and you know, I do understand you. So if you do have somebody who is on your wavelength, then maybe spend more time with that particular person and less time with the people that aren't really they're not your cheerleaders, put it that way. Okay, so, and just to finish off, I'm going to finish off with one of these cards. Like I said, it's going to be the Romance Angels. This is for people in a relationship or people looking for a relationship. Let's have a look. Here we go. This card says, extend your light-hearted energy to others. They're saying, have a bit of a flirt. Okay, have a banter, have a flirt with other people. You know, there was we had an event last night at this pub that we go to regularly, and there was a friend of mine who was there at this venue, and she never usually likes anyone. Okay, I'm just going to try and get this back into focus. She never usually likes anyone, but she said, oh, I really like that person. Well, I said, well, don't wait for them to ask you, because men haven't got it in them anymore. They just haven't. They are not going to stick their neck out anymore. There's too many ball breakers out there. There's too many women who find offense to this, and this. I said, if you want to let him know something, then write him a note. So I gave her a piece of paper and she wrote a note. So there you go. And I'm not going to say, but it looks good. That's all we'll say. It looks good. So sometimes you have to take the initiative, guys. If you want something, then take the initiative, because life's too short to wait. What's the worst that could happen? Worst that could happen is you're not compatible. Okay, we have a spammer again here on Facebook. So bless your heart. I know, Helmi. Bless your heart. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Life is pretty boring, obviously, in their world. Okay, so there you go. That is for Scorpios. Okay, so just save that one. So now we're going to go over to Pisces. So that was my daughter Rhiannon, and all the other Scorpios out there. And let's go back to the comments. So they just copy and paste it right the way through, don't they? Bless them. Yeah, see, Scorpios. Melissa said, we're not going to take it. No, we're not. Absolutely. And everyone here tonight, it's me. I just came in. Oh, and HMC said, Libra, please. Libra's going to be coming up after the water signs. Okay, it's going to be coming up there. So, Melissa, you're welcome to come in and do some readings with me if you would like. You know, it'd be lovely to see you. But obviously, I understand if not, that's okay too. Oh. All right, so let's get past all this spam. All right, Pisces, 24th through to the 30th of July. Okay, what do Spirit want to tell us? So I'm going to say that, sorry, this is the 24th through to the 30th of July, 2023 for Pisces. Yeah, so what I'm going to say to you is that my guides deliberately add in some messages for everyone, for all different birth signs. They add it in. Okay, so there will be a message for you in every single reading. Okay, just because you are not a Pisces, you've got Pisces in your chart, don't believe it that there's not going to be a message for you, because there is. They do it deliberate. Okay, so let's have a look, Pisces. What does Spirit want to say? So we have been together in dreams. Okay, are you having dreams at the moment about your loved ones? Maybe you're having dreams about a particular character, maybe perhaps a loved one, perhaps a partner. Maybe you're meeting your future partner in your dreams already. Have you ever thought about that? That's what happened with Greg and I. I came to him in a dream after putting it out there how much I wanted to meet my forever love, and I put it out there. I then went to sleep, and I didn't know at the time that I had visited him. I don't remember my dreams, and he remembered my face, and then years later he then found me on a mutual friend's list and said, that's her. She came to me, and you know, she's here. So this is what happens. So, you know, they're saying there's going to be, watch out for your dreams. There's going to be lots of messages coming into your dreams. Okay, I have a new understanding. So this is where loved ones, when they go into the spirit world, and if they weren't believers at the time, it comes to them, and they start to realize, hey, they were right. And so you may find that one of your messages that you get from your loved one, perhaps from a medium, that's what you'll have. And it will be, I didn't think you were right, but you are. Yeah, so okay, so Melissa said, I am on my heating pad. The tower took full effect. Send lightning to my sciatic. I feel like a beached turtle. Well, sending you lots and lots of love and healing there, Melissa. The tower, I did a reading for her yesterday, and the tower came up. So yeah, that's what she means by the tower. So hello, beautiful lady. Hello. And so yeah, Joyce, Aries. Yeah, we're going to be doing Aries. That's going to be the third of our lot. Okay, so Pisces, let's have a look and see what they want to tell you. Okay, so here we go. Building up the energy, giving you prediction beginning, middle, and end of the month. When I closed my eyes, I saw a hailstones storm, but it was the big hailstones. It was like, you know, the big hailstones. So be aware that just because they say maybe a little bit of hail, just look out for that. Okay, look out for that. So yeah, just protect yourself as much as you can. You know, maybe put your car underneath. In your garages, if you've got garages, or under bridges, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's gonna be affecting some people. Okay, so the beginning of the week here, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles for me is always It's a Virgo character, but it's always a plan ahead, planning ahead, projecting yourself to the future, doing a 5-year plan, you know, a 10-year plan, a 3-year plan even, putting that out there. And I feel that you're going to be doing a lot more of that. So instead of reacting to the world and reacting to situations, you're going to be more organized. You're going to be taking control of your future, of your destiny, of your week by week things. So yeah, you don't want things to come up and surprise you. Okay, so a lot more organization. You've also got the 7 of Wands, which means that you are ready for the universe to send you something fun to do, send you some adventure. Now, that adventure might be emotional adventure. It might be love life adventure, spicing things up. It could be to do with work. For some of you, it's going to be to do with work. For some of you, it will be, you know, organizing some more like a day trip, or, you know, an evening out for you and your friends or family. But it does mean it's like we've got to kind of let's progress, okay, with our lives instead of being stagnant. Okay, we've also got the 5 of Cups. So I feel that there is a need to break free from that feeling of, you know, heaviness sometimes in our hearts. Now, although we know that in life we've had a wonderful breakthrough, and as painful as it is emotionally, The Sound of Freedom, when that film has come out, and it is making everybody's emotions rise to the surface. And we have also got to understand that for some people, it's going to trigger, you know, emotions of their past, emotions of things that might have happened to them. So if there is anybody out there who is feeling very much alone, or very much you know, not able to cope, okay, then I'm going to say to you, reach out to your friends. Please don't stay in that energy. You know, so yeah, and it's about, if you think of the positives of that film rather than the negatives, if you can think of that's sort of that energy of I have, you know, so if you've paid for a ticket to go and see The Sound of Freedom, then you have been helping towards that cause. On Saturday, the 29th of July, I'm going to be going live. It's going to be an all-day thing. I'm going to be doing some readings, and all of that will be going, some raffles, some readings, all of that will be going towards The Sound of Freedom. Okay, all of that, it will be the Operation Underground Railroad. Okay, Tim Ballard started this, and that goes directly to saving more and more of those children. So put it into positive, okay, because I feel that, you know, otherwise we're going too much within ourselves and it's too painful. So they're saying, see if you can turn it around, okay, turn it around, and maybe help other people to turn it around as well. So by the middle of the week, you've got having to deal with somebody who has overstepped the mark, I'm afraid. Now this particular person, I'm sensing it's like they've got this sarcastic sense of humor, this sense of humor that is you know, that's banter back and forth, and they think they're funny. Trouble is, they're the only ones sometimes that think they're funny. Sometimes they've been downright offensive. Okay, so this person is needing to be put right. And again, try and keep it light-hearted. You don't want to start a huge argument with anybody, really, because it just creates that bad karma. It creates that bad energy, and nobody needs that or wants that. So once you've said, you know, hey, that wasn't so nice, you know, move on. You know, try not to anchor down into that. Okay. But yeah, there's going to be something that you're going to need to deal with. Okay, the middle of the week, for next week. So the end of the week, by the end of the week, I'm seeing some training courses. I'm seeing some learning. I'm seeing, you know, finding something that you want to do, something that you think, I've always wanted to learn that. I've always wanted to do that. I'm quite good at, you know, doing something, you know, more, you know, that I've never done that for a long time. Like, you know, when you go back into your childhood and you think about what you have been doing, you know, it's like I was always good at that, but I've never done anything in my adult life. So don't be surprised if you're not going to go back into that, and you're not going to be starting to, you know, rise up and get excited again, have that childlike energy come out. So yes, some training courses. I feel as if you're going to be putting some boundaries up regarding a mother figure or a motherly character. Now, this person doesn't have to be a direct mother to you. They could be a mother of somebody, okay, around. But it could be about the children, okay? It could be about somebody who is expressing themselves in a certain way, and you're having to put your shield up, okay? But there's definitely, it's like, I want to do some more research. I want to look into things. I want to find out more about this or this or this. Okay, so that's going to be at the next week for Pisces. Let's have a look at the emotional cards that go with that. Let's have a look. Here we go. So this says, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So have you been going through something, either in an existing relationship, maybe, you know, doesn't have to be a love life relationship. Have you been going through something and you haven't been expressing yourself? You've kept it all in. You know, it could be that you're twisting up. Does that make sense? Your emotions knotting away, and maybe getting more and more distant from the people that actually do love you. You know, does this mean that they are feeling you reject, okay, them, when actually what you really need is to say, hey, can you please help me? Hey, can you understand me? Can you hold me? Can you talk to me? Okay, so that the message is that sometimes we have to open up to people, open up to the ones that love us, so that yeah, so that we can halve that problem. Okay, so okay, so that's what I see for Pisces. Okay, perfect. Quick drink. Okay, so let's just have a look, make sure I've caught up with the comments. Okay, so Hom said, no problem, if you're in the US looking up a community acupuncture clinic, they're usually more affordable. Okay, so cool, we'll do that, Hom. Okay, so Sound of Freedom full version, free on YouTube. Okay, if you are getting to watch the Sound of Freedom, I did get to watch the Sound of Freedom, and I still paid money to it. I still, because I feel that although I did, because here in England we haven't got a choice. If I had, I'd have gone to the cinema. But here in England it isn't available to us yet. So the only way I could watch it was through a link. But I shared the link to people that that I felt needed it and couldn't, like other people in the UK. But those people then gave money as well to the cause. And so it's still, yeah. So that's kind of how I did it. I still have to see that movie. Can't wait, Claudia. Yeah. Oh, it touches your heart. It really does touch your heart. And it just means that, you know, these children are being rescued, and thank goodness. Mary the Aries. Hello, Mary the Aries. Okay. Oh, well, that's amazing, Ali. What a generous thing to do. Yeah, if there is any readers out there who want to join me for that day, I'm just asking for 1 hour of your time. If there are any readers who want to join in and just do some readings, you know, with me for that time. Okay, so please research the funding and people of this movie, Mexican Cartel Ties. The message was great, but it seems there are unsavory ties, sadly. Much love to all. There are, what are the cartel going to do? Okay, what are they going to do? Are they going to deliberately put out bad stuff about these people? These men have to go undercover. That's what they've had to do. They've had to play the part of the paedophile. That's what they've had to do in order to get there. If anybody has seen Tim talk and has seen Jim Caviezel, if anybody has seen these men talk, listen to your hearts. Listen to your hearts, really. So, you know, all of this bad energy that you're kind of adding in there by picking at things, it's not doing any good to the movement whatsoever. What you're doing is handing over energy to the bad guys by stirring it up. I'm sorry, I feel very strongly about it. So as far as I'm concerned, I've listened to many interviews, and I would have picked up something by now. Okay, so nobody is squeaky clean. If anybody can sit here now and say, I've never done a single thing wrong, good luck to you. But are you being truthful? Because we've all done things. Nobody's perfect. Anyway, so I'm off my soapbox now. So that's how I feel about that one. So Mary, here for Aries, Aquarius and Cancer. Well, I'm just about to do Cancer right now, Mary. So, and here's Sky. Hello, Sky. And Melissa says, I have read some things too. I guess it's like everything here in our reality, always light and dark. I think what matters is our heart space and our intentions aligning with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lisa. Yes, I can join at 4 p.m. Oh, yes. So 4 p.m. Eastern. Lisa, thank you, darling. So 4 p.m. Eastern on the 29th. Thank you, Lisa. I've jotted that down. Okay. I appreciate that very much. So Susan probably said, just finish watching it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the message. I do not want the message slurred. The message has to stay pure. It has to stay on a love vibration. And when we're doing exactly what the dark side want us to do, which is picking holes in everything, stuff that they've probably put there to cause doubt, that's their job. They're good at it. They're very, very good at it. So just lovely, Lisa. Thank you. All right. So let's go through to Cancerians now. Okay, here we go. So this is Cancerians for the 24th through to the 30th of July, 2023. Okay, let's see what Spirit want to tell us. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I'm surrounded by loving animals. This is what happens. This is what happens when you go to the spirit world. All of those pets or animals that have, you know, come into your life through this lifetime, that little bird that you saved from maybe your cat, or, you know, that little, you know, that moth that was driving you nuts, that instead of killing it, you put it out the window, or, you know, all of everything, all of that kindness is coming back to you when you pass over and you go into the spirit world. You know, watch out for that. It's really beautiful. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So how many of your loved ones in the spirit world would have acted differently if they'd have known that everything that you said about there being heaven, and that your actions do affect, it's a ripple effect right the way through. So one kind deed has a ripple effect right the way through the universe. It really does. And that is just so so precious, but some people don't know it, you know. So okay, they do when they pass over though. So let's have a look at the romance cards now. I just want to look at the romance cards. Let's have a look. Okay, so codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so is there anybody out there who it's like they can't seem to stop doing a certain thing, and they know it's causing issues in their relationship or their friendships or their family? Is there something going on? Is there a partner that is doing something that is affecting that? Is it their codependency that is affecting the relationship with you and them? So yeah, sometimes we have to take a look within, or we have to ask somebody that we love to take a look within, and to see if they can maybe shift their stubborn behavior maybe, and see things from another person's point of view. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening for the beginning, middle and end of this next week. Okay. All right, so we've got the Chariot. Okay, so is there a journey, or is there talk about a holiday, a get together, something like that being spoken of? Are you weighing up the pros and the cons to where you want to go, when you want to go, what you want to do? Because I feel as if it's like, yeah, I think we should just do it. You know, I feel as if it's a spur of the moment thing, and it might just be a weekend away. It might be something, you know, an overnight thing. But I do feel as if there's going to be something exciting that is being planned, and it's going to be happening the beginning of the week. Okay, for some reason there seems to be some obstacles as to, well, why can't I get past that? Or, you know, we could go, but we need this, or, you know, can we get past this so that we can, you know, avoid this? So whatever is happening there, it's like finding solutions to the problems. Okay, now sometimes we've got a character around us who puts a spanner in the works, so to speak. So it's like, you know, everybody else is saying, yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. And it's like, why can't you just go with the flow? Why do you have to be so bloody minded? So watch out for those characters, because they're causing a few issues, I would say, at the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, we've got the education card, learning, development, This feels as if it's to do with training courses, workshops, learning something that you haven't done for a long time. Maybe again we'll go back into our childhood sometimes, and the things that we love to do in our childhood really do come back up again later in our lives, because it's like, well, I was quite good at that, and then I had to grow up, and I had to do things, you know, that you know, were expected of me, but if I had my chance again, I'd go back and do it. So look out for that. So I feel something that you're going to be enjoying learning. It's going to be a choice. Okay, so not like when you was at school where you had to learn this and had to learn that. This is all going to be kind of things that you want to study. There's a fatherly character, a father figure. I'm seeing sadness, or I'm seeing going within. Okay, and an energy of it's like shutting down the emotions. You know, trying to defend how you're feeling. Is there somebody who has been you know, hurt or upset by a father figure, a fatherly character? Is there something that is triggering this? Is there somebody who needs to kind of be put back in their place? You know, whatever that father role is, and the conflict that might be going on, the insecurity, you know that each time that we do address these things and we do get past them, it's less things we have to deal with later. And so sometimes it's better not to ignore them. Okay, so the end of the week, there's going to be some discussions and talks about rerouting or possible moving. I feel as if this isn't just hearsay conversations. This actually does feel as if it's actually got some roots to it. I can see there being a bit of a challenge that has been put in front of you. It's like, well, you can do this, but you need to do that. Well, if this happens, then you can do that. So I feel as if it's like negotiations, talks and discussions, and a little bit of confusion, and maybe it may feel as if it's like something that's out of your reach somehow. It's like, well, we want that, but it is out of our reach. Or, you know, how are we supposed to do this when this happens and that happens and this? So yeah, but there is some serious talks about it, so it's not complete dead end. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Cancerians. Okay. All right, so let's go to the chat just quickly and make sure that we've caught up. It's on Rumble, is it, Susie? Okay. I'm glad I've got some support here regarding this, because I feel as if I'm on my soapbox sometimes, and you know, people just think I'm too fluffy. But no one would expose this evil goings on if they were involved. It is terrible what people are saying about these beautiful souls. Oh, amen, Cherry. Thank you so much, because I with every being, every part of my being, I feel positivity to Tim Ballard. He sat with Trump and explained the situation at a round table thing with Trump. There's a video out there of him doing that. So he has been involved in this for a long time. And I do believe that Trump and him have been working together. You know, obviously, I think Trump has been helping either fund this or has been opening up certain channels so that he can do his job to the best of his ability. So that's what I'm channeling through. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. So yeah, that's what I feel. Oh, Melissa's going to join as well. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, let me know what time you're available. Thank you, Melissa. It's going to be a wonderful day, really. I think we're going to all have lots of fun. Okay, so we're going to be going on to the air signs now. Okay, so this will start with Aquarius, then Gemini, and then Libra. All right. Oh, thank you. I love this name. Star and the Dynamic Chihuahuas. How fun is that? Don't forget to hit the like and share if you feel drawn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for that, reminding people. We do appreciate it when you do just hit that like button and to share it. It's really kind. It feels like all the water signs are experiencing a bit of turbulence. Yeah, I think so. The cards and messages are mirroring some emotions and scenarios. Go with the flow. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Time Bear. I hope I didn't miss Aquarius. No, we're going to be doing Aquarius right now. Okay, yeah. So thank you for doing this. I appreciate your existence. Oh, thank you. So Sherry, yes, definitely, Ali. I watched Trump Jr. talk to him the other day. It's clear they're working together. They are. They all are. And did you hear Jim Caviezel talking? And he did. He was just doing like a little 30-second clip, and he was really praising Trump and saying, you know, this wouldn't have happened. This really would not have happened the way it's happened without Trump's help. And so, yeah, big time. Oh, sorry. I missed that. So 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10. So 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Or any time you need a fill-in. I'm off all day. Oh, lovely. Yay, thank you. So I should stop questioning my intuition. I felt compelled to click this stream. And just now you're starting Aquarius. See, there you go. Yeah. Go with the flow for water signs. How appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Air and water both flow. Just a little different. So here's okay. Yeah, that is me being puny in 5D. I was thinking as long as it is not a tidal wave. Yeah, exactly. We don't want any tidal waves. No, we really don't. Okay. We haven't manifested that, so it should be fine. Air signs, Aquarius. Where are you, Aquarius? Aquarius. There you go. Okay. So, Aquarius. Oh, somebody just booked a reading with me. Whoever that is, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, if you are looking for a reading, please go to psychically.net. Okay. So, let's have and see what the spirit people want us to talk about now. Okay, there is no such thing as death. This is the truth. We go on. We go on. The thing is, we have a mission that we come here on earth to do. And when we've completed that mission, we just go on. And it's our choice whether or not we want to come back down again and learn more lessons. You can learn lessons a lot quicker down here than you can, you know, from heaven and from the spirit world. And so this is why people choose to come down here, because what is a blink of an eye in time, because time is very different than it is here, you will have learned a lot and progressed a lot. Okay, so there is no death, there is just new beginnings. Okay, they also want to say, I had to leave that way. So is there somebody out there who had a traumatic passing with their loved one? Or was they not able to say goodbye? Was there some way that they felt it could have been handled differently or been done differently? If that is the case, then my heart goes out to you. Please know that you can have a conversation to them at any time, at any point. You can have a conversation with them. You can reach out and just talk. You know, when you're on your own, just talk to them, and you know, trust in what you're getting back. You know, automatic writing is always a good idea as well. You know, make sure that you light a candle. Put yourself in a bubble of love, pure love energy. That is the key to protection. And then see what happens. Ask a question on a piece of paper. Ask a question that you would have asked that loved one. And then see what comes. See what comes up. Yeah. Okay, so yes, it's a flow. Think like a movie or video game. You finish the experience, shift back to this reality, and either move to another game or movie or do something else, just like life and death. I couldn't agree more. You couldn't agree more. All right, so what does the love life cards want to tell us? And emotional cards. Here we go. Yeah, so let us know if you want a deck of these cards. These are the Romance Angel cards, Doreen Virtue, Oracle deck. Okay, we can. Greg and I are selling these for £20. Okay, so £20, and that includes shipping. Okay, £20. Or you can. The mediumship cards are also beautiful. Talking to Heaven, James Van Prague. So if you wanted a deck of those, okay, so £20 includes shipping. All right, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Have you made decisions based on your existing loved ones' spiritual beliefs or your spiritual beliefs? Have you been feeling as if you're under pressure to be with a person that is going to be approved of by your family or by your friends? Have you turned away from a relationship that was brilliant on every other level, but you knew that your parents or your children wouldn't approve of you, or you know, something, and they're saying, don't let that stop you. Please don't let that stop you. Love is love is love is love. This is your life. This isn't their life. This is your life. And you deserve to be happy, cherished, loved and adored. And sometimes that can work with friendships as well. On a friendship basis, is there sometimes that you haven't been someone's friend because it might have upset other people? Okay, sometimes we need to be selfish and say, do you know what, this is right for me. So yeah, tricky, I know. So let's have a little look at your beginning, middle and end of the week predictions. Okay, so we've got a bit of OCD energy. Okay, so are you getting a little bit OCD? Are you wanting everything to be in its place? If someone is putting things out of place, are you getting agitated? Or are you living with somebody who has got that OCD nature? Is it driving you nuts living in a show home and not feeling as if you can kick off your shoes and put your feet up? And, you know, what's going on with that? Are you into having a good sort out at the moment, going through cupboards and drawers and rearranging things? Because I feel as if there's tidy energy around you guys, especially over this next week, Aquarius. You're going to be breaking free of restrictions. So anything that has been holding you back, or anybody that's been holding you back, they are going to be in a very precarious position with you, because you're no longer listening to their restrictive talk or their restrictive you know, expectations on you. It's like, no, not anymore. No, I'm going to be my own person now. And if you don't like it, then you know what to do. So there's a real kind of strength coming up with Aquarius this next week. They're also talking about a motherly character, a mother figure. Okay, so I'm feeling as if a nurturer, somebody who's trying to nurture you, somebody who's trying to you know, be everything that you need them to be on that emotional basis. But are they overstepping it? Are they kind of making you feel as if you're drowning in their affection, or drowning in their expectations, you know, and you don't want to let them down, but equally you kind of need them to give you the time and space to make mistakes, you know, because that is all part of learning. It's all part of, you know, how life works. We can't just learn something just by just by somebody, you know, saying don't do that because it's going to hurt you. Sometimes we have to do these things, and yes, it does hurt, and it's horrible when you're watching your loved one go through something and you know that it's going to hurt them. So it really is very much, you know, it's hard to understand that we just need space to learn. Okay, so the middle of the week, I'm seeing lots of changes happening. Okay, and this is changes towards work, business, finances, career. These changes are going to be coming about. I'm seeing, for some people, I'm seeing putting your name down on an application form. That could be for a job. That could be for promotion. It could be for starting your own business, but I do feel as if these changes, when they are put into place, it's like you've got to stop yourself from getting bored halfway through and not following through with something that you was very enthusiastic about last week. And so sometimes when we're doing that, you know, we're not doing ourselves justice, and sometimes our fear comes over and stops us from following through with that sheer determination. But I do feel as if you're going to be battling through that, and I do feel that you have this ability to achieve so much more than you ever thought possible. So, you know, watch out for that. Beware of somebody around you who is promising things to you and then lets you down. Well, this person is going to be realizing that they can't treat you this way anymore. Okay, and this person is going to realize that you aren't sitting there waiting for them to make you feel good. Sometimes we can do that ourselves. And so, yeah, this is going to be very much, you know, don't play with my heart, don't play with my emotions, because I can do mind games too. Nobody wants to play those mind games, of course, but sometimes when you've got to make a point rather than having an argument, sometimes it can be perfect timing. There does seem to be some boundaries being put up around you, and I feel that these boundaries are your safety mechanism against somebody in authority or somebody who is, I feel, trying to manipulate. Okay, so this could be a boss, this could be somebody in government, this could be an official person. I feel that this is about work and finances, and I'm looking at these rules and regulations, and I'm feeling as if I don't want to be part of those rules and regulations, and maybe I'm going to be making some different decisions in my very near future. Yeah, it's like more and more people are being squashed and squashed and squashed their personality into a position where it's like, this doesn't fit me anymore. This doesn't fit me. And so, you know, watch out. There's going to be more and more and more people being self-employed, doing what it is that they love to do, and making it flow for them. So watch out for that. It's getting more and more and more. So Greg's blocked a spammer. Thank you, my love. There was about 3, I think, but we do have some. Bless them. Cheers. Here's to mango drink. Okay, let's go to Geminis. Are there any Geminis here? Let us know. Let us know. All right, here we go. Geminis, 24th through to the 30th of July. What do they want to tell us? This is what they want to tell us. I feel healthy and happy. Okay. So was there somebody in the spirit world who went to the spirit world, but when they were on the earth plane, their body was failing? Were they in pain? Were they feeling disillusioned with the healthcare system? Were they getting annoyed with their restrictions? Were they feeling as though they are, you know, lost in some way, and that actually when they passed, it was a relief for them? So sometimes there is this is really hard to think of this, because you think to yourself, well, surely they'd be happy staying with me, you know, and their family. Why would they be happy to have passed over? Well, the reason for that is all those things. When we pass over into the spirit world, what happens is we start to feel that lightness, that carefree. There are a lot of responsibilities. There is a lot of heavy energy on this earth plane. When you take all that off and you realize that actually you was just playing a role in a movie, and now your movie has come to an end. Yeah, but you might be thinking, what if my loved one's going to do without me? You know, I was the person who was going to look after everybody. I was the person that, you know, could tell people off when they were overstepping the mark in the family, and you know, so all of these kind of things go through your mind when you're in the white light, if you like. What happens with this is that they start to see that person who they're worried about. They are shown how their life is going to improve, and what's going to happen with their life, you know, as they go through certain lessons and things like that. And then the person who's going to be passing away goes, oh, that's good, that's a relief, they're going to be fine without me, spirit are going to look after them, it's all going to be fine. And that then gives them the release to then continue on to the light, and that's without their sick body, without pain, emotionally or physical. Okay, so, you know, sometimes we just have to wish our loved ones the best. The same as it would be a dog or a cat or a pet who's suffering. You know, sometimes we have to think like that, don't we? So let's have a look at the emotional cards. Okay. Okay, So relationship, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, so have you been distrustful to a loved one, a family member, you know, maybe a partner? Have you been, you know, neglecting them, and then you wonder why they're becoming a bit distant with you? Then you start to feel insecure because you think, are they finding love? Are they finding, you know, someone else to spend time with? Sometimes that might be just a little kind of voice in your head that says you need to start appreciating who you've got. That person is doing everything that they can to make you feel secure, to make you feel happy. Are you doing the same back? And if you're not, then maybe we need to step up. And that's a funny way to look at the trust card. But sometimes we have to own up and say, what are we doing? Not always pointing the finger. You're not doing this. Does make me laugh. There are a lot of women who say, oh, you know, my man never buys me flowers, and my man never does this for me, and my man never does that. And it's like, have they asked themselves, when was the last time you did something really thoughtful for your partner? When did you buy them a flower? You know, you know, I know that some men would laugh about getting flowers, but I don't believe that has to be that way. When was the last time you said something nice that was really from your heart? When was, you know, when did you say that you appreciate them? And so sometimes we have to play that part and say, trust works both ways. Okay, trust works both ways. Just as I read this from my wonderful partner as well. No, so little things like that you know, partners do that mean so much to us. So thank you, my love. Okay, so Geminis, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see what we're going to do for the week. So here we go. Okay, so there's somebody who's going to be getting a new job, new promotion. I'm seeing a pay rise. I'm seeing promotion, extra responsibility within a job, starting that little job on the side of what you're doing, expanding that business into new areas. There seems to be that build up of, you know, I've always wanted to branch out, and why not now? Why shouldn't I now? So look out for that. It has been a bit of boredom that's been going on in your life, and a feeling of I am capable of so much more than I'm doing right now. And sometimes we have to say, you know, well, if I want more, I've got to go and find it. I've got to reach out for it. I've got to knock down those kind of fear barriers, or, you know, feelings of I don't deserve, and say I do. Actually, I do deserve, and start to push that through. So yeah, that is going to create some very good positive changes in your financial world, because I definitely see new money coming to you. Okay, so that's always good. So the middle of the week for Geminis, there is going to be, I'm seeing some issues with keys. So if you are the sort of person that tends to lose your keys often, you know, sometimes we kind of need to, it's like I was saying, put them on a hook or have a routine with your keys. So whenever you come through the door with your keys still in your hand, put them somewhere, okay, on a shelf, put them in a basket by the door, put them somewhere that you, whenever you go out, you are going to go straight there. Okay, and I feel this will be very much easier than trying to second guess wherever they are. Okay, it's going to be less stressful. So I feel that they're just going to jog you, okay, a bit. They're going to jog you. So there's a feeling of being tormented by emotions. Some of those emotions are in your head, and I do feel as if there is some doubt. My love, if you're listening, there is another spammer. God love them. In the chat, Abo Seed, Sedi, Abo Sedi, ABOSEDE. Bless them, sending you lots of love, lots of positive love. So so anyway, yeah, it's like, look after those keys, because I feel that this could stop something becoming a bigger problem. Could you imagine what it would be like if you actually lost a whole bunch of keys? Yeah, we don't want to put that out there. So this is why I think they're saying to you, just be a little bit more mindful of what you do with that handful of keys. Yeah, they're talking about people around you who that person needs you, that person needs you, that person needs you. And you know, when you feel as if I've got to prioritize who needs me more, because I've got to somehow fit myself in here, because I've not been feeling great, or I've been feeling a little bit out of sorts. So there is going to be some sort of emotional decision making that is going to be very much on your mind. I'm also seeing outspoken words in the middle of the week, Geminis. You're going to be getting something off your chest. You're going to be telling a certain person that you love and you care for very much. You're going to be telling them what you think honestly. You know, they're going to ask you a question. And you know, when they actually ask you a direct question, and then you then tell them what you think. And that may not be planned. It's one of those, whoosh, there you go. You asked, so I had to tell you. So yeah, but there's a lot of honesty I'm seeing coming out of your mouth. Okay, Geminis, and that's the 24th through to the 30th of July. So I'm seeing holidays and plans for a trip. I'm seeing preparation. There can be a person who is, because I'm hearing somebody close to you saying, I'm going on holiday, or I'm going on a trip, would you come with me? So this may even be a free holiday. Wouldn't that be lovely, Geminis? It's like you're just escorting somebody going on holiday. You're saying, well, you know, they need somebody to go on holiday with, and I'm prepared to go with them to help out. There seems to be, it's like I'm seeing overseas, I'm seeing sunshine, I'm seeing good weather. There seems to, yeah, it's like a travel opportunity that is coming your way. There is somebody else, and I'm seeing issues with a car. And I feel as if, again, I'm going to go with rust. There seems to be some problems with rust. And I said this last time, randomly, I said about a problem with an exhaust pipe and rust. And this happened to this person. This person actually, because of what had been said, when there was an issue and there was some knocking underneath the car, they actually did get it checked out. And they then saved themselves a lot of problems before they went on a long trip. They got it, the job done first. Yeah, so I feel as if there's going to be some issues regarding a car and to do with safety, to do with it's to do with body work, okay, of the car. So I can't see it getting you know, becoming a huge problem. It's caught before it gets to be a huge problem. there is a character who's very stroppy. Okay, this person just, they sulk if they don't get what they want. They like to be in control all the time. If situations in life changes, they would probably end up you know, wanting you to do it their way, because their way is best. Okay, so that person, I feel there's going to be a clever turnaround to a situation around them. Clever turnaround. So it's as if, yeah, they're telling me that there is, you know, when you have your say or you get something done and you can giggle about it afterwards, but you haven't had an argument. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, that's what I see for Geminis. So thank you, my love. Reported, blocked, and deleted. Oh, thank you. If anybody does see any spammers on here, we really do appreciate it if you do report them. It does help things. It really does. So thank you for that. So this is Libra now. So I know this is Greg is a triple Libra, so you only have to watch one. Okay, Libra, 24th through to the 30th of July. Okay, so after this, we'll be doing the fire signs. So that will be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then we'll finish off with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Libra. Spirit want you to know, I have no more earthly worries. Okay. So think about never having to worry about another bill. Think about never having to worry that you've got enough cat food, dog food, that you've got food in the cupboards, that you have made sure that everybody around you is okay. Think about all of that being taken off your shoulders. You are never alone. Okay, so think of it as your loved ones, your family members. As soon as you see them and you think of them, maybe in a photograph, you look at their photograph and, you know, your mind goes to maybe the day that that photograph was taken. And as soon as you've put that energy out there, along comes your loved one, and they're in your energy field. So start to really feel them. Start to kind of close your eyes and focus and say, hey, bring me a sign so that I know that you're here. Now that might be touches on your face. It might be, you might even hear, you know, you might even hear something, you know, yeah, there'll be signs that they will bring you. So yeah, watch out for that. Okay, because they do like you to know that they are there with you. Okay, so let's have a look. So the emotional cards. Oh, obviously that one wants to come out as well. So in fact, there was 3 that want to come out, so we'll have to do those. This one says passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So sometimes we need to let that passion out. Sometimes we need to say, you know what, I'm a very sensual person. I'm a person that needs to be desired. I'm a person that deserves to be desired. And if there's somebody connected around you who is desiring to you, then it's only right that you tell them that person how you feel. Sometimes we repress those feelings. I'm going to say that, you know, men who are kind of in that relationship where they are wanting sex from their partner every night when you go to bed, every night, I've had that before in the past. It doesn't make a woman feel special. I'm telling you, it doesn't. You might have been a complete dick. Sorry, but you might have been a complete dick all day or all week. And then it's like, and just because you've gone to bed and your bodies are close to each other, it's like you then feel as if you deserve to have sex. You deserve to have that. It's like, make that woman want you. Or the other way around. Could be the other way around. Make your man desire you. Women, if you kind of haven't taken pride in yourself, if you haven't been kind to your man and been supportive and, you know, said, you know, how much you appreciate them and how much you know that you know, you want to be there for them for whatever. So if your kindness is natural, and you know, your partner will want to have this passion. This is a natural feeling that you have when somebody deserves that attention. Okay, so think about these things before we say, well, you know, I'm not being appreciated, or, you know, nobody seems to fancy me, nobody seems to. It's like, well, when was the last time you walked with your head held high and you looked at somebody directly? You know, when was the last time you felt sexy? When was the last time you felt like you've made an effort and you feel as if people have noticed that you've made an effort? And it doesn't have to be all glammed up or anything, but sometimes just wearing something nice, something that you feel good in. It's an auric field that you generate out there. And sometimes we have to say, you know, life happens because sometimes you have to meet it halfway, you know. So let's have a look at the other cards. Playfulness. Okay, they've done a typo on this, but it's playfulness. Okay, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, being light-hearted, you know, being playful with each other, having little play fights, things like that in a relationship. They're all part and parcel of it as well. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I love this. Okay. Now, what makes me giggle is when somebody's got a very set pattern of what they want in a partner. It's like, I want someone who's going to be absolutely financially loaded, and I want someone who's going to be do this job and drive this car, and they're going to look like a film star, and they're going to, you know, do all this. They've got all these expectations. You know what? The universe will send you somebody who's the opposite, but they're an absolute gem of a character. That's what they'll do. They'll do this to you just to teach you. Will it be your perfect partner? No, it will just be to point you in the right direction, to help you learn that last lesson, so that you can then say, the universe send me who I'm supposed to be with, and allow it to be. So anyway, let's have a look. So let's have a look and see what is going on for the beginning, the middle and end of the week for Libras. Here we go. Okay, so I'm seeing some sort of restriction, okay, that has been arising at the beginning of the week, and you're noticing these restrictions. It's like we've nearly done it, or we've nearly got that, or you know we can celebrate, but so it's like there being one part of your puzzle to your ultimate goal that hasn't been clicking into place. They're talking also about your own psychic ability and trusting your intuition. Understand more about other people by listening to your gut feeling. Have there been people or a character around you who you have felt very drawn to? You don't know why. It could be a romantic connection, or it could be a friendship. It could be supposed to be working with this person and you don't know why, you know, but there is something that is going on. But that's strong. You've got that moon card, the strong psychic pull like a magnet to somebody. But they are giving that big but. So is there, not that somebody's got a big butt, although it could be. In Greg's case, it is, you know, he's got the big butt, whether he likes it or not in me. So that's that. So anyway, there seems to be a magnetic person around that around you guys. Okay, you've got that flirtatious, bubbly person. There's a psychic connection with that person, but there is an obstacle, or there's something that is stopping you from getting what it is that you want. I think we kind of know that one, Greg and I. It's called the sea. And lots of miles. Is that, yeah. So anyway, there seems to be a character around you who is creating an obstacle. Is that obstacle real, or is that obstacle put there for you to be a challenge, or treat it as a challenge and get past it? What is that? Okay, what is that? There's a lot of psychic energy around. So when I see that card, I know that if you put your team, your spiritual team in place to create the barrier, the bridge over the problem, then they will help you. Okay, so there seems to be money being spent, a lot of money being spent out, but it's a celebration. Okay, so this could be something good. So, you know, when sometimes we have a spend up, or we say, you know what, I deserve this, or I deserve that. So there is some money being spent. I am seeing standing up for yourself, not backing down. So have you been spending money? Have you needed to pay something off? Have you needed to get into a balance? Okay, and in which case sometimes that means, you know, spending, but it's also a feeling of I feel lighter because of that. Okay, because we do have the celebration card as well. Okay, so that's the middle of this next week. By the end of the week, you've got the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is all about an idea. And I feel as if you're going to be having a download, an idea that comes to you that you think, wow, I didn't even think that that would be possible. But come to think about it, I think it's a good idea. And so you then start to run with it. You then start to push on through. And I'm getting an excitement about this download or this idea. Now, for some of you, it will be to do with business, future, career, life path. For others of you, it will be an idea on how to meet that perfect person, or an idea on what you want to do decoration-wise in your home, how you want to communicate with your family, you know, something. That's what's going to be coming to you. So this brilliant idea. You are meeting somebody around you who has got a bit of a sting in their tail. They are going to be a little bit defensive. That defensive energy is going to make you feel as if you've got to either get defensive back with them or meet them at a certain level. Okay, either way, there's a lot of new learning energy going into that, new learning about each other. For other people who haven't got a partner, I do feel as if there is romance that is brewing around Libras. Okay, so that's meeting somebody who you have maybe been thinking about, the type of person that you've been thinking about, the feeling, the vibration of them, and it's like, oh my goodness, is this the one? Is this the person that I have been hoping for? So yeah, look out for that, but not you, Greg Prescott, because you've already got it. Okay, so yeah, don't be looking for somebody new, because I'll cry. So here he is, my man. So let's have a look at the next one. So we've done the air signs, the water signs. We're now going to do the fire signs. We've got Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and then we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so Leos. So any Leos out there? I know that Greg's daughter, Brittany, is a Leo. So hi, Brittany. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm lucky. I feel very blessed and lucky. Okay, so let's have a look now for Leos. Just bear with me a moment. Bear with me a moment. You never find what you want to find, can you? It is frustrating. I'll get it. I'll find it. Okay, so let's have a look now and see. Martika. Is it Martika? Is that how I say your name? She says, yay, Leo. It is a Leo season. Okay. I don't know much about astrology apart from just the basics. Yeah. So Linda is Aries, so that'll be coming up soon. Okay. Leos. Let's do the spiritual cards. Here we go. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So is there many people who don't have a certain amount of guilt about a past loved one? You could have done something more. You could have seen them more. You could have told them you love them more. You know, just so much. And we always put it out there, don't we? We always, you know, whenever we think of them, we're pushing that energy out. And, you know, they don't want us to feel guilty. They want us to let all that go. You know, they don't. It's like whatever happened on the earth plane, whatever happened when they were here, is irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant to how they feel about us now. Because when they pass over, they understand what your life was like at the time. They understand what was going on. They understand the ins and the outs. They understand the complexities of the past seeping into the present. They understand all of it. And so guilt doesn't mean a damn thing. And I needed to hear this message as much as you guys did as well. Because, you know, there's things that, you know, my dad, when he was diagnosed with cancer, was given 6 months, and he then had to break that news to us. Oh my goodness, I still remember the pain of that, you know, knowing that you've got a time limit on, you know, the time that you spend with your father. And he did push it to 3 years. Not much help from the doctors, because the doctor said, go away and write your will. And he blew up at the doctor and said, how dare you? You should be telling me to fight. You should be telling me to think positively about, my future, So yeah, he was an inspiration, and he's now one of my main spirit guides. So he's the one giving you messages today. So yeah. Martique said, wow, yes, Ali, I was not there for my mum when she passed. It hurts sometimes I wasn't there to see her just one more time. Maybe she didn't want you to see her pass. Maybe she knew that was going to be too painful for you. We don't know. We don't know. Let me pick another card. Ready? Okay, I'm standing right next to you. So anyone who has lost somebody, what I want you to do right now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in, and sigh out loud. And then I want you to visualize yourself in the middle of a bubble. And I then want you to think about the most happiest time of your life. Something that makes your heart sing. And I want you to fill up that bubble with this love. Memories of the past. Doesn't have to be about this particular loved one, but just memories. That is your protection. Best protection that you can ever have is love. Okay. And now ask for your loved one to pop in. Just to pop on in and come and see you. And just feel them. Sometimes they'll answer you. It's like you'll ask a question and they'll come through with a message. Okay. So I am standing right next to you. Who felt their loved one then? Who felt them? Because they are just a thought away. So whenever you are thinking of them, they will be there for you. It's the truth. Okay, so let's have a look at the emotional cards. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. So are you in a relationship and it's been going really well? Maybe that going really well is just easy and blending, and it's like, how can this be so easy? Sometimes it's that easy because it's meant to be, because you've done all the work in the past. You've done all of that emotional clear out. You've done all of the insecurities. You've done all of the baggage. You've done all of the victim energy. You've done all of the, poor me. And then you get to the stage where it's like, I am ready and open and on an even keel to meet my partner. And so if it is easy, if you've met someone and it is just easy, the chances are it is a soulmate, or it is or it's a twin, yeah. Yeah, so who knows? Just want to do a shout out to Lee. Lee, have you found somewhere yet? Have you got somewhere to live? At the moment, she is, bless her, she's been staying in her car, everybody. And so if there is anybody who does have a property or has a room in their home that could, or maybe a caravan parked or an RV parked on their drive, and this lovely lady could just stay in it for for just a little while to get back on her feet. She's came into a very nasty landlady who took her money and threw her out. So are you still in your car, Lee? Yeah. So anyway, just if there is anybody out there who has got somewhere that Lee could stay, please let us know. So yeah, I feel so bad for you, Lee. So you're still in the car? Yes, she's still in the car. Oh, what about your family? Your family not able to help you, Lee? Greg and I got her when we found out about this. We managed to get her a hotel for a couple of days, but that's all we could. That's all we could afford. We couldn't do any more. But if there is anybody who knows of somebody, please let us know for Lee. She doesn't deserve this. She's a lovely lady. Okay, so Leos, let's have a look and see what the beginning, middle and end is going on for you. Okay, so all right, so I feel as if there's a few secrets around, Leos, either that you're keeping some secrets or maybe somebody around you is keeping some secrets. Either way, it feels as if it's reacting like a barrier. You know, when you feel as though other people know that you're being distant, or maybe you're distant with your partner, you know, or with your friends or with your family. Maybe there's a distance there. They're talking about somebody being, everything's got to be perfect. Everything's got to be the way that they want it. They don't like admitting that they aren't perfect, that they have done anything wrong. And I'm sensing this is causing there to be problems. Okay, I'm tuning into one person in particular. So imagine whenever you are open and honest with a partner or a family member or a friend, and you're honest with them, but the reaction that you get back is an attack. You know, so you've been honest, and you've not done anything particularly that wrong, but it's disappointed that person, or it's not been what that person expected of you, or they've got high expectations and you just can't live up to those expectations. So imagine that. And each time that you own up and you say, hey, you know, I fucked up again, I'm really sorry. Imagine that, but imagine the attack. Sooner or later, you are not going to announce to them any time that you've effed up again. Then what happens is they then think, well, you're lying to me. It's like, well, why am I lying to you? Whose fault is it that I'm lying to you? You know, so think about this. There's somebody out there who is deliberately not telling their partner, and it's because of the backlash that they get. Okay, it's because of the backlash. So yeah, if you put up too high expectations around our loved ones, then they can't keep up with that. You know, you do you, they do them, and that's how it should be. But anyway, there seems to be some issues happening there. They're also talking about, I'm seeing moving. So I'm seeing moving sideways around a situation, keeping an eye on the situation. And then, yeah, it just feels as if it's like I'm keeping an eye on that. But I don't really want to get too much involved. You know, it's like, you know, I just and I think I'm going to move on, or I think I'm going to move, or I think it's time to see where I want to go next. So yeah, there's a lot of complicated emotions going on for Leos at the beginning of the week. Yeah, a lot going on there. So the middle of the week, we do have the sunshine card coming in then. So things being a lot easier, a lot better. A relationship or friendship or family member energy. There seems to be celebration of love then arising. And I'm seeing a get together of people. I'm seeing like-mindedness. I'm seeing, you know, fun and laughter in my heart. I'm seeing all of those and feeling all those things. There does seem to be somebody who just isn't playing the game, you know. So everybody else is getting on fine, but there's one person who just deliberately puts themselves away from the other people, and it's like they want to play the victim role every time. They want to say, you don't love me enough, you know, or you don't care, and it's like they're setting up for a fall. Okay, there seems to be to do with that. So, but I do feel as if other people around the family friendship are coming to terms with the fact that that person just seems to enjoy being the victim, and they might be actually just letting them, you know. It's like you be the victim then, and come back to us when you're ready to be part of the family, and we love you, you know. So yeah, it just feels as if it's a little bit awkward. Okay, so I'm also seeing there being a balance, okay, that has started to arise, a balance in your life, in work, rest and play. This balance is, I'm seeing light-hearted kind of excitement. I'm seeing being able to see through kind of the BS shit that's around. I feel that is to do with you know, family BS and politics BS and all of it, all of the BS. So I'm feeling this really nice balanced feeling that is going to be arising within Leos at the end of next week, and all of that worry, all of that pressure that you've had on yourself to be perfect, to please others, to do what other people want you to do, all of that is going to be out. Your BS radar is on full alert, and you're calling it out as you find it, Leo. So yeah, I do feel that there may be some battles coming up for you this week. But it is in the name of clearing the decks of bullshit. I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but that's what it is. So that's what's going on with Leos. Oh dear. Look out for that. Who's around Leos this week? Let us know who is around Leos. So Greg says, big difference in medical care in the US versus the UK. In the UK, they don't want you in the hospital because it costs so much money. Here in the US, they don't want you to leave the hospital for the same reason. I know it doesn't make any sense, does it? Apart from to them. So Indra, hello Indra. We're going to be doing Capricorn. What are we now, Leos? So we're going to do Leo, then Sagittarius, then Aries, and then we will do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn at the end. Yeah. Jodie, hello, lovely lady. Jodie, definitely pop over to see Jodie and her tutorials on unique makeup. I wear the unique makeup. I love it. It really is beautiful makeup, very, very high quality makeup. So highly recommend that. Phil Christophers, hello to all. Glad to catch you live. Ali, it's lovely to see you, Phil. He's a wonderful man. He really is. Heart of gold. He really has a heart of gold. Okay, so Leos. Let's go on now to Sagittarius. Now I've got Sagittarius moon. So let's have a look. Sagittarius moon. Okay. Sagittarius. I watch over you every day. This is your loved ones. They are there for you. They don't want to let you go as much as you don't want to let them go. Okay. And this is what they want for you. Believe in yourself. You can do it. They are cheering you on from the spirit world, going, go on, girl, go on, guy, do it. Do it. You know you can. I know you can. Go for it. Don't hold back. You know, so yeah, I feel that there is so much encouragement coming from the spirit world. You know, they are, and all they want to do is help us as well. So sometimes we just have to say, you know what, please help me, you know, call it out, ask for help, because they can't do it without your permission. Unless it's a life or death situation, then they do. Okay. So make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so here, make the effort. So this is it. Sometimes we have to put ourselves out there. Should it always be the man that makes the first move these days, ladies and gents? Is that the case? Or could it be that if a woman has got their eye on somebody, why can't they say it how it is, like my friend did, slipping that guy a note? I encouraged it. This is what I said. I said, if you like him, write a note, give it to him with your phone number on it. Do it, you know. So yeah, if sometimes we do need to step up, okay. And as well as men, you know, men, I know that you're frightened of the rejection, and because there's a lot of ballsy women out there, there's also a lot of really gentle ladies as well who are really good for you, and you could have a wonderful relationship if only you grew a pair, and women grew a pair and actually started to branch out. Exactly. So I stalked Greg in his dreams, and then when he realized I was here on the earth plane, he then had to stalk me. So it happened. So so lots of love going out in the chat there. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards want to say to Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so there's going to be a little bit of a sting in the tail. Somebody around you is being defensive. There's also some things that are going to be spoken about will also make you feel defensive back. So this is where there is, it's like going back and forth with, yeah, it just feels as if defensive attitude. So I feel that they are urging you to not get into this banter situation. It's a negative banter situation right from the get-go. They are saying, think on a higher spiritual energy than getting into this back and forward kind of, it's like trying to get one up on everybody. Okay, so I do feel as if that, you know, what do spirit want? What do negative spirit want us to do? right now. They want us to bicker. They want us to argue. They want us to fall out with each other. They want to divide us. And this is why I'm shutting down any of this, you know, oh, look more closely into this and this and this and this. It's like I'm looking at the energy of the situation, and I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with the energy of this. What good has it done? Okay. And sometimes we need to rise above problems and situations in the same manner and just look at the energy. I feel as if there's going to be, I'm standing my ground. I'm not backing down. So there's a lot of that kind of energy going on at the beginning of the week for Sagittarians. Okay. So if you feel as if you're getting defensive, maybe you could take one step back and try not to react. Try not to react to you know, to other people's negativity, because it just goes back and forth and back and forth, and that's just not helpful. Okay, it's just not helpful. I'm gonna boil my kettle. It is going to be noisy. Okay, I'm just going to say it's going to be noisy, but it is only for a little bit. Okay, but it does help me keep going with the readings. It just helps me. Okay. Just making a quick coffee. Honestly, my coffee is a little shaky pot. It's just, I shake a few little granules of coffee in. It's like really, really weak. Really, really weak. Yeah. That's better. Thank you, everyone. It doesn't sound too noisy. I always think it does because it's very noisy from this side of things. We need to come from the heart of love. We do. Yara is Sagittarius rising. There you go. It's true. It's true. I'd say, Phil, come on in, but we're nearly done with fire signs, and then we've just got the earth signs to go. But you're welcome to pop in if you want. Yeah, and do some readings. Okay, so let's cheers for my coffee. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Okay, so Sagittarius. Okay, so yeah, we've basically got to, I feel, stand our ground. Okay, a lot more. Okay, but you don't have to do it verbally. You don't have to project out there annoyance. You don't have to you know, go back and forth with this kind of arguing. I think that's what they're trying to say. Okay, beginning of the week. So this is the middle of the week for Sagittarius. Okay, so although there is going to be a clear out, getting rid of stuff, getting rid of things that you don't want, getting rid of people, I think sometimes that is not good for you. Sometimes we have to kind of be honest and say, is this person bringing happiness into my life and joy? There are going to be people in our lives who probably don't. But do they still deserve our love? Well, sometimes it's a family situation. Sometimes, yes, we do need to still give out that all that love and appreciation, you know. And just because somebody's in a bad mood doesn't mean to say that you write them off. It could be just a one-off thing, you know, and it's like we can all get like that, can't we? And sometimes we just have to, you know, show love, but just back away and let that person calm down. Okay. You know, so, you know, it is tricky, but don't fall into this this dark side agenda where it's falling out with everybody. I think that's think of things in a love vibration. There's a large amount of money, Sagittarians. This is coming in around the middle of next week. There's an opportunity for you to earn more money than you could have dreamed of. This to me feels very exciting. It feels as if it's the perfect opportunity for you. And you couldn't be more excited about it. I'm seeing this deep excitement. There is a shake-up going on in your life, Sagittarius. The shake-up is linking with you taking charge of your life, taking charge of your situation. It really feels as though I am, you know, this is what I want. This is how I want things to be. But it's not in an ego way. I'm not feeling that really with Sagittarius. It's more to do with blending your life and leading it into the direction that you want it to be. And the happier that you are, the happier that other people will be around you. So this is really, really important. I do feel as if somebody's crown's going to be knocked off, somebody who you once respected very much. This could be a family member, a friendship, an acquaintance. You're going to be looking at them and thinking, oh, I'm seeing you in a different light. You're not who I thought you were. And so there's a little bit of that disappointment going on. And maybe that's one of the people that you're going to be kind of drifting away from. Okay, so this is the end of the week. End of the week, you know, we're carrying on with that money situation. And I'm seeing it really branching out into, you know, from being a one lump sum to it being something that could be a regular income that then starts to happen. Again, I want to say in the Sagittarius reading that you need to be careful with keys. Keys represent opening new doors. Keys represent, you know, it's like becoming more, how can I put it? Becoming more in control of your future and, you know, what it is that you want. Now, yeah, they're talking about that. I feel as if there's been a bit of wishy-washy energy around finances, okay, in the past, Sagittarius, and these kind of this attitude to this money situation hasn't done you any favors. But I do feel as if this is going to be changing, and that's where this money is coming. It's like coming back into your life. Whereas before it's been drifting. Yeah, it's been drifting because you haven't enhanced it. You haven't said, yes, I do deserve that. Thank you. Whereas, you know, in the past, it's been like, oh, no, you have it. You have it. You deserve it more than I do. You have it. And although that's very kind and that's very, very loving of us to do, sometimes we have to say, no, you can have it this time. I'll catch the next one coming up. So what you're doing then is you're keeping it, you're keeping the dream going. Okay, so yeah, so I do feel as if there is like financial security here as well. Okay, this is kind of like there's a key in a hand here. There's some good news about a house, a home. There's good news about money. And like I said, there is regular money that's going to be coming in here as well. There's going to be new meetings with new people, people that are very significant to your future success. So doors are going to be well and truly opened for you, Sagittarians. So very good week that you guys have got. So there you go. So that is our Sagittarius. Oh, my mouse. I've got a silky cloth on my table and my mouse just keeps gliding off and not actually, I can't actually maneuver it. All right, let's have a look. So hello Hina. Hello Hina. Hi Ali, I'm new to your channel and looking forward to learning more about you and learning from your wisdom. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome. I love listening to you guys and your wisdom as well. So if anybody likes to add anything to this, I'm happy to, and I try and read out all comments or all the nice ones. We don't read out the spammers ones. We don't do that. Does Venus in Sagittarius count? I could use the money. Manifest it. Manifest it. Yeah, it's yours. Have it. Missed you. I love Sundays. Ah, didn't do last Sunday, so I've missed you guys. Well, I would love that to happen. Well, bring it. You know, if you resonate with that reading, you have it too. Like I said, I do add in, and my guides add in information that is coming from for other people, for other signs within it. So, I miss you too. I miss you too. Ah. Isn't this a beautiful cup? Doesn't keep the coffee very warm very long. It tends to, yeah, but I do think it's a pretty cup. It's quite heavy though. All right, I'm ready to move forward. Okay, so we're now doing Aries. Well, I do know that there's definitely one Aries here with our Linda Winger. Is there any more Aries? And there was a lady who's got Aries in her name, isn't there? Is she still here? I think it was Mary the Aries, I think was her name. Yeah. All right. So what does Spirit want us to talk about now? Jody, we have to get you a Yeti cup. Greg got me a Yeti cup. He did. He did. He got me one. So I have got one. But I don't like drinking from them. They're quite big and bulky. But I could pour some out. You know, I could do that. So let's have a look. Here we go. Now I have no pain. So did your loved one who passed away have pain? Were they in a distressed situation? And sometimes we have to be honest and say, you know, well, yeah, they don't have pain now. You know, there is no pain now. And, you know, it's hard, though. It's hard because we want to be selfish, don't we? We want to say, you know, we could have got through that and we could have done this. And yeah, so it's they're saying to you that they have no pain now. Okay. Let's have a look. We are so connected. Okay. So realizing that you are still very much connected, you can allow them to be your spirit guide, like I am with my dad. He is my spirit guide. He is, you know, the person that brings through the messages. There's times that his sense of humor has to be reined in, though. Dad, yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's not appropriate. Sometimes I'm doing a reading and he'll come in with something sarcastic and funny, and I'm reading for somebody who doesn't seem to have a personality like that, and I'm thinking, I can't put it like that, I can't say that to this person. So, you know, I can't always tell what he is saying exactly. I have to, yeah, I have to kind of like stagger it a bit. But it is funny. It is funny. He's always been a very funny man, you know. So yeah, but it's it isn't appropriate sometimes. So what's other emotional cards saying? Okay, emotional is new love. Okay, so for some Aries out there, there is a new relationship that is right around you, coming to you now. Okay, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. Okay, now this could be stirring up within an existing relationship. It can be stirring up passions that have been pushed down, you know, and now they're rising up and saying, you know, I love you and I lust you, you know. And so this new relationship going into a new dynamics. Okay, how exciting. As if we need one more. Linda says, yes, Aries, yes, yes, yes. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is the point. Okay, if you are going about with your hair, you know, just drooped down, and you know, you're kind of like slugging away, you've got no self-worth, you've not put any effort into your appearance, or you know, and that doesn't mean to say made up like I do, you know. Sometimes that's just about kind of putting a brush through your hair, you know, that sort of thing. And sometimes we have to say, you know, I'm making more of an effort with myself, and that is projecting out to the universe to say, I'm ready for this new relationship, or I'm ready for my existing relationship to get passionate again. Okay, so look out for this, because this feels very, very exciting. Okay, straight off with Aries. Okay, so let's have a look at this, the beginning, the middle and end of this this week. What's going on? Okay, so these weird things go on in my psychic ability. What's that? So there is somebody who is watching this, has had a very strong, I feel, past life on the Titanic. Believe it or not, there's just that's what they're telling me, and I feel as if this is going to come to the surface this week. It's going to come to the surface. That's funny, come to the surface. Anyway, yeah, there's going to be very strong energy around this, and you might be able to let go of some of those feelings that you have locked away. Okay. Okay. They're talking about rejuggling your money, your finances. I'm sensing that for some reason you have been paying something you didn't need to pay. There may be some money coming back to you, or you might find yourself just being better off because you're no longer paying something that you don't need. Okay, so I feel as if there has been a lot of kind of understanding of this, a lot of focus now on, you know, saving yourself some money. Okay, that's what it feels like, saving myself some money. Okay, there's someone around you who you're not talking to at the moment. It's like, I no longer want to discuss this. I no longer want to talk to you. I'm done. Okay. And I feel as though you're moving on from that person. and this person is going to drift out of your life. You are not going to want to be in their company anymore. Okay. I do feel as if there's a heartache kind of energy, but I am really pointing out that there's something amazing right in front of you in the future, where it's like you're blown away by the positive energy of, you know, what's coming up. Okay, so there is no point in grieving for something that is no good for you. It's like we've got to sometimes let it go, and then other times we've got to rejoice in new beginnings. Okay, and I feel there's a transition energy going on with Aries. Okay, sometimes we've got to let go of being single. Sometimes we've got to let go of being just there for our family, and, you know, sometimes being in a relationship with the family, they take up so much of our time that we then don't have any time for a relationship. And sometimes we have to make a decision about that. Okay, so I am seeing that there is talk about rerouting or moving. Okay, and I'm seeing moving up quite a fair distance away. This isn't just up the road. There seems to be a long distance. Okay, does it have to be you who is rerouting? No, it can be somebody connected to you or around you. Okay, so the middle of the week. By the middle of the week, I love it when the World card comes up, because it basically says things turning out better than you realized. Now, you are going to be spending some money, having a bit of a spend up, but it does feel as if it's in a good cause, it's good to do this. I'm seeing that you're fulfilling your challenges that you feel that you need to make. It's like, I've challenged myself. It's going to cost a bit of money, but I know it's the right thing to do. So, you know, you're literally putting money where your mouth is, so to speak. You know, I promised it, so I'm doing it. Yeah, and that's where the World card comes in. So I feel as if it's a very good outcome, that you are, you know, standing there and saying, I stand by it. This is a challenge, and it's the right thing for me to do. So yeah, and that's the middle of the week. By the end of the week, okay, so the end of the week, Aries, there's a mother figure, a motherly character, or a character who, I feel as if I'm seeing a mother. This is just one of you, maybe two, who's watching this. Doesn't have to be an Aries either. I'm seeing a mother who is hiding behind her children rather than making a decision. I'm sensing this particular mother. It's like they are frightened to step forward. They're frightened to make those big changes. They are feeling as if I've got to break free from this restriction, or the restrictions I've put upon myself. I'm needing to break free from that. At the moment, there's a walking on eggshells around a person, and that could be, you know, a family member, a future partner. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of awkwardness going on there. I do feel as if there's going to be an announcement, seeing this announcement taking place. Now, that reading that I've just done is for one or two people. I'm now going to give the reading for what other people might be, well, going through here. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be a breaking free, because there has been awkwardly walking on eggshells around a certain person or a certain situation. This certain situation could be linked with mother. It could be linked with children. It could be linked with needing to be mothered. Okay, it could be needing to tippy toe around a character who clearly needs to be mothered. Yeah, you are unshackling yourself at this time, and it could be offensive to close loved ones. Okay, people who feel as if they, not that they own you, but they feel as if that, you know, for some reason you promised yourself to them, and now the rules have changed because maybe there's somebody new coming in to your life. Got itchy nose. So yeah, that's basically what I saw. A bit complex, but yeah, can't help that. But that's Aries. All right. Okay. So we've now got just the earth signs left. Okay, just got the earth signs. So, Cherie said, the hummingbird on your cup is constantly showing up everywhere I look lately. It's definitely caught my attention now. Good. Yeah, there's obviously something. I mean, I wanted to point out my cup, didn't I? But yeah, it's definitely a hummingbird. Yeah, hummingbird. Brilliant. So yeah, does anybody have any connections with, you know, feelings of the Titanic? You know, do you feel as if you were on the Titanic? Do you feel? Okay. So Nova Fox, there I've got an offer of a half price reading. I've got two choices coming up. I don't know if they're any good for you, but it's half price for it's on Monday, and it is 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK, or it is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know if that suits you at all, but that session is available for half price at $40, okay, instead of $80. Or there's one more slot that I've got this week open, which is Thursday the 27th of July, and it's 2 to 3 p.m. UK, which is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, and again, that's half price. You have to book it with me, because if you try to book it through the website, they'll ask you for the full amount. Okay. So Nova Fox is a Virgo. Here's Greg's sister here, Tara. Hello, lovely lady. She's such a wonderful lady. She is. I can't wait to meet her. Beautiful couple. Yes, I love the Titanic movie. If it stirred you somehow, sometimes the Titanic, you know, movie is definitely linked. I've got some connection, but I don't quite know what. But I definitely have some connection to it. Taurus. Okay, let's do Taurus. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, here we go. My mind is free. Okay, so was there somebody in this who went into the spirit world? Did they have dementia? Were they worried about something? Was their mind kind of really playing tricks on them? You know, did they feel themselves as if they were themselves at certain points in their life? Okay, towards the end, we will be together again. So at the moment, you're just in different dimensions. Some people can see spirit because they can see through the dimensions. What I believe, truly believe, that what is happening is something is going on with the veil. The veil is lifting, and that veil that is lifting is really starting to show more and more and more, which is why that lady on the plane was having a complete freak out. She was having a complete freak out because she could see through the dimensions at that particular time. Now, could it be because she'd had a drink? Probably yes, because it lowers your inhibitions and it helps you to see through things. I'm not going to say to you and advise you to have a drink or go on drugs before you do any spiritual work. But sometimes, you know, it can allow you to see demonic energies and things like that. And sometimes you don't want to see that. But there are dark forces out there. They are attaching themselves to people who are on a lower vibrational energy. So spiritually evolved people, spiritually on a higher dimension, they're not going to be able to attach themselves to you very easily. But don't give them any ammunition. You know, stay in control of your auric field. So yeah, that's, I feel as if the veil is lifting, and so that's why we are able to see spirit now easier than ever. See, Anita, she says, I have a terrible fear of the water. So yeah, it's just going, it's definitely I'm talking to one particular person, and I feel that it's definitely linked with the Titanic. Okay. So let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. So if you are feeling down, if you're feeling emotional, if you've got kind of fear, disillusionment, any kind of negative emotion, turn to friends, even if those friends are online. I'm a friend. You know, if you're feeling very down or you're feeling lost, contact me on the website, psychically.net. You know, I will try and help as much as I can. Thank you, Star, and the dynamic chihuahuas. That's very lovely. $10 sticker there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. So yeah, don't feel as if you're on your own. Okay. You know, join groups. That's the idea. So that, you know, if you do feel as if you're not around very many spiritual people physically, then sometimes we need to step out and be in other spiritual groups online. Okay, so let's have a look for Taurus. Taurus, we have a new job opportunity, new money coming to you. I'm seeing this is going to open new possibilities in the future. So from this particular job, from this particular money making scheme, what's going to happen is it's going to be a level up. Okay, and then there'll be another level up. So this is 2 levels. This is the first level, and then it's going to start on to the next one. So this opportunity is going to grow, and it is going to expand your life. I'm seeing that you're having to be quite tough at the moment. You're having to hold yourself, you know, in high esteem. You're having to be, it's like not necessarily above other people, but I do feel like, so say if you were going into a management position or role, you couldn't come on and be everybody's mate, because you may have to throw the management kind of energy in the works there. So I know some people can do the both. I believe that I did that when I had the shop. I was just on equal terms with everybody else. It's just I made the decisions, the final decisions. But so yeah, I feel as if there's a brilliant opportunity coming your way, and I feel as if it's linking with management or running your own business or doing something where you're in charge. You have been skirting around this idea for quite some time, Taurians, and you have felt as if I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready yet, until this point at the beginning of next week, when it turns up and you go, I am ready and I am going to do it. this good news, for some reason, you're waiting to tell everybody. So I don't know if there's going to be an announcement, but we've got the surprise card. We've got the Sun card, which is a boost of confidence, happiness, brightness. And then we've got this celebration energy here. This is why I'm seeing that there may be, you know, can't wait to tell everybody. Let's get everybody together so that I can then announce it to everybody. Let everybody know, you know, what's happening. So there's some very, very good news coming about, Taurus, and it is down to your hard work. But there is a boost of confidence that is just shining out. Okay. So to do with the old pathway, sometimes the old pathway, it can be a little bit tricky. It can be, there's a lot of repressed kind of jealousy energy from there, okay, repressed energy. And because of that, you're having to stand up for yourself. You're having to reiterate the fact that you have deserved this, that you have been, you know, you have been worthy of this for quite some time. And so the plans then have to be made. And I do feel as if it's like lots of paperwork. There's lots of application forms, you know, filling out documents. There is a little bit of hassle pie, okay, regarding this, meaning that, you know, you don't want to do certain things and yet you've got to. You know, it's like, oh God, I've got to do that and that and this and that. But at the end of it is going to be very much exciting and happy. Okay, so big changes coming up for Taurus, and it is around money, finances, and the material side of work, of life. Yeah. Let's go back and make sure that I've had so how do I book that reading with you on Thursday? Just the fact that you've said it has booked it in. So I said it's first come, first serve. So yeah, if you can contact me, just write me a message on, because obviously I don't know how to send you the Zoom link. So yeah, if you can go to my website, psychically.net, and hit the contact me or send me a message, then I've then got your email address, and then I can send you the Zoom link and we can then meet up on Thursday. So yeah, just to confirm, that Thursday is 2 to 3 p.m. UK, which is 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. And that's Thursday, the 27th of July. So let me write this down. So vegan drummer. Okay. Yeah, obviously I can't confirm it until you message me on the website, you know. So yeah, that's the quickest way. Thank you for that. All right. Okay, let's have a look. So Anita said, I watched the Titanic movie over and over when it first came out. Is that me as a Virgo? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I've had dreams of tidal waves, tsunamis most of my life. There we are. Yeah, so there's definitely links around you guys. All right, so let's go on to, stop it, my clock. Let's go on to the next one, which is Virgo. Okay. Virgos. Any Virgos here? I think somebody said they were Virgo. Okay, it says tears cleanse the soul. Okay, so although we know that when we're dealing with grief, we let those tears flow, don't we? We do. But Spirit really don't want to see you every anniversary. They don't want to see you crying. And I know that sounds harsh, because, you know, we tend to feel sad because it is, you know, because it's their anniversary, because it's like, well, they're not here, and we have to admit that, you know, this is really sad, because if they were here, we would be happy, and things like that. So sometimes, sorry, I just got to redo, let me make up, that's not gone right at all. So anyway, sometimes we have to kind of go into that energy. Well, if they were here, what would we do? So if they like to go out on a pub lunch, go out on a pub lunch. You know, get your family and friends together to go out on there. If they like to walk in the woods, then go for a walk in the woods, on the beach. Perhaps do whatever they would like to do, because that is going to make them happier than seeing you crying all day long. Okay, it's not gonna help. I send you loving signs through nature, so look out for those kind of I'm seeing, I've got a so I wonder if there is somebody, I just feel as if somebody has contacted me, so whether or not it's you, I've just had a ping on my email about somebody contacting on the website. So if it is you, then I've got the message. So so anyway, yeah, I send you loving signs through nature. So watch out for butterflies, especially. Watch out for you know, feathers. There's so many different signs that they do send these messages out there. They really want you to know that they are there and they're happy to be still part of your life, you know. So let's have a look emotionally. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so is there somebody in the friendships, or is there somebody in your relationships? Maybe in the past you still can't get over the fact that, you know, this particular person who you trusted and who you loved turned out to be a monster, turned out to be a person that you didn't know all along. I know this one definitely. So I've got one that doesn't have a mask now, which is wonderful in Greg. But yeah, so have you, you know, is this still affecting your future relationships, or are you getting suspicious about somebody close to you, like a friend, or maybe you know, it could be one of your relatives, you know, partners, and it's like you've just got a funny feeling about them, you know. It's better to actually say it now than it is to hold back, because what if, you know, whatever you said made them, it could save them from a situation that they don't want to be in, that nobody would want to be in. So being on the other side of this, if somebody had that feeling with me, you know, it's like there's times that we feel as if we've checked out. You know, if somebody does say, oh, they're this person or they're that person, and you check it out and everything adds up again, everything adds up in your world, you know, it can, but sometimes it might trigger and sometimes it would help. So yeah, let's have a look and see what's happening with Virgos now, and then we'll do the last one, Capricorns, in a bit. Right, so okay, so there seems to be a character around who is you know, these are matching up. I've just realized, I was just coming out with it and then realized that that's what was being said. Yeah, so there's, watch out for somebody who's being deceitful around you. This person is not to be trusted. Sorry, but I got this card. There is going to be a meeting or some sort of get together, and this is going to affect the long-term friendship or relationship that you have with this person, because I do feel as if, you know, you're starting to question certain aspects about their personality, you know, different aspects about their loyalty to you, or maybe, you know, what sort of person they are as a character. You're trying to kind of, you know, how many times have you had to make excuses for someone that you really loved, or really love now? How many times have you had to do that before you actually say, I'm not doing it anymore? They're being a jerk, or they are being disrespectful, or I don't really like the way they look at certain people in the family, or even the young ones. We have to start looking now, guys, because most of the abuse sometimes comes from a family member, and it's awful. I've had this twice, you know, pedophiles in my life with my children. So, you know, they definitely have two different parts of their personality, and they can hide the other one really, really, really well. And so if you get an inkling, just anything, I didn't, but if you do, then you need to kind of call it out and find out more about it. So it's obviously come up, and I've got to say my bit to it. So anyway, the Judgment card, you know, I can't get away from this. Look at the cards. There we go. We got Deception. We then got the Devil card, and we then got the Judgment card. So I don't like pulling these sorts of cards because I do like my readings to be fluffy. I do. I like there to be upliftment, and there probably will be in the next few parts of the reading, but this is how it is. So watch out for somebody around you who you just don't trust. There's something about them you just don't like, and you just need to kind of just take a good look. Okay, so this may not be in your direct family or your direct life. It could be in a friend's family, you know, or a friend's partner, or someone that you just met at work. You know, doesn't have to be somebody closely connected. Okay, so let's look on to, there you go. See, things start to be positive then. We get that out the way. So we've then got the Three of Cups, which is celebration of love. Okay, it's a feeling of happiness. It's a feeling of togetherness, being around people that you do trust, people that you do love. There is somebody around who has got a bit of depression. They've got a bit of a low vibration about them, and they really are needing a bit of TLC. They're needing some love. They're needing some tender loving care. I feel as if there is a letting go and walking away kind of feeling, and moving on. You know, that's it. I'm done with that. I'm done with that behavior. I'm done with their energy. So yeah, there's going to be some kind of moving on, but we've got that loving vibrational energy, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is where, you know, you are enjoying being around love, and that love is family and friendship. Okay, so emotionally everything has kind of felt drained, and you're needing some replenishment now. You're needing somebody to say, hey, you look lovely today, or I love you, or, you know, I appreciate you. So I feel as if there's a lot of kindness energy that needs, and you deserve it to come into your heart. So Virgos, expect it. Start to expect love. Start to expect happiness. Start to expect everything to be turning around in your favor, because you may have had to make a big decision or support someone who's had to make a big decision at the beginning of this week. And that's going to flow into the middle of the week. But by the end of the week, yeah, everything is a bit upside down. You've had to see things from a different point of view, from an upside down point of view. You know, what is it that they're thinking? You've thrown yourself into work as well, and into commitments that you have promised to do. So this could be favors, this could be work. You know, there is all sorts of different, you know, yeah, it just feels as if it's like, you know, when you've got a list of the jobs that you've got to do. That's what I'm seeing. It's like tick that one off and tick that one off. So while I'm in limbo and while I'm not feeling completely balanced, I've now got to throw myself into, you know, getting on with life, okay? And waiting for your cup to feel replenished. So if there is nobody else around you who's going to tell you that you look beautiful, you look pretty, or you look handsome, or whatever those things are, then you need to start saying that to your inner child. You need to be the one who's going to make you feel like that. You need to be the one to treat yourself to something nice, or to pamper yourself with a really beautiful bath with candles, and maybe you know, oils in the bath, or you know, something nice, just to pamper yourself, a duvet day or whatever it is. Sometimes that is the only way to get us back into balance. Okay, so anyway, that's what I see for Virgos. Okay, so Phil said, turned out to be a thief, thought he was a soul brother, turned out not. Yeah, we've had experiences, haven't we, where, you know, it's hard. It is hard on us. I've had it many times with people who are so-called spiritual people. Cardinal birds. I wish we had cardinals here. We don't have red birds. We only have robins. You know, robin redbreast, we have them. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do the last one, Capricorn now. So okay, we've got somebody else who's contacted me, so thank you, whoever that is. Thank you. All right, Capricorns. Right, let's see. So as you can hear, my kettle is on again. It just helps my throat get through this. So let me get ready with the mediumship card. Okay. We are soulmates. Okay. So are you in a relationship? This is your soulmate. This is your person that you are supposed to be having that loving vibrational journey with. Are you ready to meet that soulmate? And if so, say to the universe, thank you, universe, for bringing me my soulmate. And keep saying it over and over again every day. If someone says, so are you seeing someone? I will be. They're on their way. You know, sarcasm, the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. So the universe just hears what you say. Oh, this is very touching. Okay, so look, I was met by so many loving people. So this is from the spirit world. So all your loved ones all the people that have passed away before, were all there to greet them, including animals. Yeah, so all of that is waiting for you. That doesn't mean to say that you get to check out early, though. You've still got a job to do here, guys. Get on with it. This is what you need to do. Make a difference. In whatever way you can, make a difference. Be the difference, you know, in whatever capacity you can be, you know. And so if that is to do with, you know, sitting at home and sending loving vibrational energy out to the world as it is transitioning, that's good enough. That's good enough. Or it could be that you want to, I don't know, do a global meditation or something, and then that's good too. So I see all these charities that pop up all the time. You must all get it as well. It's like, I want to help that. I want to help that. I want to help that. You have to sometimes pick. You want to pick who to help. You do. And, you know, because if you're on limited money, you can't go giving a tenner there and a tenner there and a tenner there and a tenner there. You can't do it. I've just given a tenner to the Donkey Sanctuary. So I've done that. For some reason, the Red Cross advert comes up and I can't give. I know that they've probably got many wonderful people helping, but there's something to do with, I just don't feel. Maybe that's just not the charity I'm supposed to be helping. It is the Operation Underground Railroad. That is my charity now. That is it. So we've all got that wisdom, haven't we, Anita? We have, but thank you. I love that. Oh, wonderful. I'm wearing a Sound of Freedom t-shirt. Perfect. Yeah. So Capricorn Moon, this is the second soulmate card for me. It came out in Leo reading 2. Hope I meet my soulmate one day. It's already coming. It's already there. Just keep visualizing that. Already there. Okay. Capricorns, let's have a look. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so have you really given it everything you've got? Have you really given everything you've got? Have you? So sometimes we are, like I've said to people, you know, when I've been doing, you know, done readings, and I do love readings, and that person having the reading and they say, my partner doesn't do this for me, and they don't do this for me, and they don't do that. And it's like, when was the last time you did something nice for your partner? And sometimes it's like the realization, it's like, oh, so is it always up to the man to do that for the woman? Why can't the woman do something nice for the man, you know? Yeah, I don't think it matters gender. I think it's just about, you know, appreciating that partner. So yeah, that is, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And that goes for friendships, family, love, acquaintances. Goes for all of it, I think. Okay, let's go into this. Right. So there's going to be, I feel you're going to be tested, I think, Capricorns, and you're going to be tested because you're going to get a spiritual message, and it's like the universe is going to say, so are you going to say it? Are you going to tell? Are you going to say, so are you going to tell? 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 Are you going to tell the person that you got the message for, are you going to tell them what you've got? Now, if I got any message linking to passing of someone or death or serious illness, I do not choose to get any of those messages anymore. In fact, I dismiss them from my guides because there is no point. I think that I had an agency, and my agency, they had to sign a disclaimer to say that they would not read on serious health matters or worse. They wouldn't pick up on it. They wouldn't do it. So they wouldn't say it. And I believe I want to stand with that. But I feel as if you're going to be giving a message, and I feel this message is not about that, but it is a poignant message. It could even be a premonition about how this world is going to be, you know, what is going to happen. And I feel that you need to write it down at least, put it in a journal. It's on a psychic basis. There may be people that you tell that don't want to hear it. They don't want to know. Does that mean that you don't tell them though? You know, it's like, well, you can take it or leave it, but this is what I got. You know, sometimes people laugh about it, but later on they go, oh my God, do you remember you said that? So yeah, spiritual message and downloads coming to you, Capricorns, the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, you're taking a leap of faith. For at least one or two of you watching this, there's going to be a surprise move. 1 minute, you're settled, you know where you are 1 minute, and the next minute, you've moved. You're somewhere else. You've moved into a different place. And I'm sensing this being, I feel as if it's a good move. You're going to be settled at the end of it. You're going to be all right. But it is a spiritual feeling as well. It's like, I just knew this was going to happen, or I had a feeling that this was the right thing. So yeah, this is going to be taking that leap of faith. I'm seeing changes and movement in the home, and I feel this is on a spiritual level. Yeah. Hello to Vera in the chat there. Hello, lovely. Okay, I'm also seeing decorating, moving, decorating. So for others, so that's for at least 2 people, but for the others, what I'm seeing is decorating, that it's a sudden decorating. So 1 minute, you're sitting there watching TV, and the next minute you've got all the furniture lifted and pushed into the middle of the floor, ready to paint around the place. It's like, I'm sick of this color, I want it changed. And then all of a sudden you've got, you know, you're in the DIY shop buying paint. Okay, there's going to be some sudden changes. It's going to be to do with the home. So either that is moving, or it is changing things about the home. Okay, improvements for sure. Okay, so by the end of the week, you've got the 3 of Cups, which is celebration of love, celebration of happiness, get-togethers with friends and family. Now, there seems to be a bit of a sadness around the friends and family, and a feeling of having to let go of your emotions, having to let go of old pain or old, it's like old belief systems, and having to say, I'm done. Now, it could be that you aren't the one that's having to let go and move on. But I do feel that there has been some sadness around, but now there's a celebration. There is lots of smiles, lots of happiness, and a feeling of the weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Although I'm sad about this, I'm also, there's a relief energy too. Okay, everything is upside down at this point, upside down. There seems to be a lot of waiting. I've got to wait for this, I've got to wait for that. Definitely hard working now. You are throwing yourself into work, you're throwing yourself into the commitments that you've put together. If you're not self-employed Capricorns, self-employed people who are Capricorns work very well. Because they like being their own boss, they like doing what they are really capable of doing, and it's like all of your skill set is going towards making someone else money, which is a damn shame. It really is. I'm seeing a car or vehicle that needs to have a tune-up. I never use those words, but a tune-up. So there's obviously something little or small that need to be looked over regarding this vehicle or car transport. Emotionally, I feel that you're taking charge of your future. You're taking charge of your life. There is a strong energy. Don't be surprised if you don't meet your equal or other half to yourself. Now, if you're not in a relationship, then this is a high possibility that this person that you meet is it just feels as if it's a new relationship. If it's an existing relationship, then I feel that dynamics of the yin and the yang are balancing out. So if you've got two people who are trying to be the masculine, which is dominate each other, then there's going to be problems. At any particular point in a relationship, there needs to be one person being, okay, I'm going to let you take charge, and sort of like letting that person lead. But then if you've got dominant people, then there has to be a time where the other person gets to lead and gets to make decisions. And so sometimes it's like, well, you're in that domain, you're good at all to do with the kitchen, of the food, the cooking. I'm good at doing the washing, the cleaning, and this and this and this. And so the dynamics have to be changed. But I see a very clear balance of, home life. And, so if this isn't in a relationship, then this will be a partnership in some way, and harmony in the home. I'm seeing that harmony in the home. So there you go, everyone. That is all of the signs today. Like I said, I'm happy that I'm able to do this for you this week. Sorry I didn't do it last week. I don't usually like letting you down. I really don't. But there are times that I have to. So there's going to be our Patreon meeting. So thank you to everybody on the Patreon family. You can join for as little as $1.11, which works out around, I think it's about 90p a month. And with that, you get a monthly meetup, which we're going to be doing on this Thursday coming, which will be the 27th of July. And that will be 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time. So we get together and we do readings for each other, and we chat. So if you're a Patreon, don't forget to join me there. I will send over the Zoom code again. I'm going to be doing that. So each of the tiers, the Patreon tiers, you can check them out on patreon.com/Psychic Alley, or you can support Greg, patreon.com/in5D. So we just appreciate you. And that's that really. So If anybody does want to take me up on those 2 last bookings this week, it is Monday the 24th of July, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK, which is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's half price. So if you wanted to book that in, it's half price. Yeah, $40 rather than $80. Okay, you have to book through me. So you can go to the website, psychically.net, and do the contact me button. Or that I think Thursday the 27th of July has been taken. Okay, so but yeah, so Monday the 24th of July is available, unless one of those pings on my emails. So it's first come, first served. So anyway, thank you very much, and hopefully see you guys on Saturday, where we're doing readings for Operation Underground Railroad for the children. Okay, take care and bye for now. I love you, and thank you, my love, for putting all the